sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, good morning. We may be getting emergent over here with this headphone amp. I've sent out warnings.
So do you not have anything in your head?
No, I do. It's more of the.
I see a screw on your.
Yeah.
Oh no, has it collapsed?
It's living on a prayer. If you know what I'm saying. In
Do
the
we need
words of the great American poet Jonathan Bon Jovi. We're halfway there.
Well, in the words of another great Southern poet,
Not
I
Neil
was gonna
Young.
attribute it to some. I don't know who to attribute it to. Does it need some Arkansas chrome? Are we going to need to fasten that thing with other means?
It might
before
need to
falls
be
off?
duct tape, maybe. Yeah,
That's Arkansas chrome.
Yeah, it may need something. I don't. It might survive the show.
Okay.
I'm not sure. You were there when I told Halen
No,
of
I did.
this.
This is one. Yeah.
And when they tell me to put in a ticket, what that means is tell somebody else.
Well, the problem with
I don't
the
know how to put in a
situation we
ticket.
find ourselves in is we're a man down.
Yes,
And so I can
I'll
see.
put in a ticket right now.
Yeah, we'll put in. I'll put in a ticket, and I'll put in a voucher ticket.
Ticket.
You ever heard of a dead letter office?
No.
I think that's where these tickets land.
Well, that means no one ever sees
The
them.
dead letter. Yeah, let's just send that there.
Okay.
Send it to that. Send it to the DLO.
Like when you get some real bad news in an email and they're like, "Don't respond to this email; it's not monitored."
DLO.
Yeah, sorry, no one sees this. So
That
if you want to,
apply.
yeah, if you want to argue, like that's cool, but no one will ever read it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, happy.
Hey, it's,
Other than that, good morning.
it
Hey,
is
wacky,
the
wacky.
biggest travel day of the year
Oh,
until Sunday, which will be even bigger. But until then, today, everybody hitting the road. I imagine there's lots of people sitting on 35 right now with some grumpy ass kids in the back seat.
where are you going?
I'm going around nowhere. I'm going literally nowhere. I'm having the most nonchalant, low-key Thanksgiving I think I've had since I was in the service. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be 5 of us. I'm not even doing a whole turkey.
Your sons.
They're going to come. My boy's coming from Austin, and, of course, now my other one has to share with another household.
Right.
So we'll give them half the time.
But
my wife and my daddy.
That's it, huh?
That's it.
So it'll be 6. You got to cook for.
Yeah, that's it.
That's not bad.
No,
man.
no. I mean, I'm kind of excited, but,
What
Thanksgiving
about
is
your dad's girlfriend?
That's not.
Yeah, baby.
I would have more to report on that, and I don't have the full, because I wasn't there
Uh-huh.
when it was announced that my father is
He's courting.
Is courting.
He's courting.
So, yeah. So
How old is his lady friend?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why don't you say Dad? Is there anyone you'd like to
31.
invite
Dad,
for Thanksgiving?
He's we might be able to corner him on it, but I mean, what's an 86? The idea of a courting to an 86-year-old man, I don't know what it is anymore.
I don't know either.
But
She's 31.
I hope so.
You ever heard of a gal named Anna Nicole Smith?
Yeah.
Or Bill Belichick's chick.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Oh.
If,
Hey, my dad was talking to a 58-year-old.
Imagine she's like Jack's age.
Oh, wow.
keeping in mind.
Went to school with Jack.
And I just want to add, and really I don't want to go too deep into my father's personal life, and for a lot of reasons. But one of them is, anybody who knows my dad knows he's 86. And he drives a 2024 Corvette. He's got a Corvette.
Oh yeah. He's out there. He's out prowling for this.
Yeah. Oh, no.
This
no,
isn't
she's
by.
28
It's
now.
not by accident that he found a chick.
So there's always what is going on now?
Oh man, I think you should maybe at Thanksgiving dinner say, or I think you should say it today. Say, Dad, is there anyone you want to bring over to Thanksgiving? How many plates should we set?
No, that was already brought up. Evidently, I missed the conversation over the Thanksgiving with the fam as I was out of town.
Okay,
so there wouldn't be a shock. I just would like to have been there when it was brought up, and how he brought it up.
Okay,
Because I don't know.
well, Man, I'm so curious.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to ask him about it this weekend?
Depends.
Are you nervous to ask him about it?
No.
Okay.
But I mean, he's already brought it up. But he dances. It's not like he's forthright. You know, he's not like, oh yeah. I mean, it's.
He wants you to pick at
it's
it.
It's kind of coy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm curious.
So he's trying to play it cool, and you're trying to play it cool by not acting curious.
Well, I know his comings and goings.
Even though I know you're
this
curious.
Man is asleep by 6:45, 7 o'clock every night.
Yes.
So it's not like dating. I mean,
Right.
So I'm curious what it is in his mind. You know what I mean?
I'd be curious too. That's fascinating. Old people, like, especially old people who are like widowed, like they've been married forever, and then it's like all of a sudden your life is different.
Yeah.
But you're too old to really.
Do
like
I
what?
think I can't imagine not wanting companionship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
I'm
can
completely down.
absolutely imagine that. Like, I'd love to have a house to myself.
Well, I think there's certainly that. I think
I'd love it, man.
I'll tell you this, once you get old, my dad, and I'm trying to find the proper parlance. My dad does not give a crap anymore. I mean, the little stuff.
He cares about his roses and his chickens.
That's it, man. And if it's not that, it's so, like he's not he. I mean, if he's done with it, it stays where he is.
Yeah.
He wasn't the most organized man his entire life, and now he's the absent-minded. Like, I find hammers laying places. It's like one glove.
I mean, you find him using wrenches crescent wrenches to jack up his truck.
Oh, yeah. And we've got
Hey, he is an engineer.
Oh yeah. So, and we've got, if he can't find the tool within 5 minutes, he's already at Walmart to buy another one. So I've got like 5 drills laying around. I mean, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So he's the absent-minded professor, but I know where he is.
Yeah.
He doesn't know I know where he is, but I know where he is. Because that Corvette's too loud.
Keep your eye on him.
It's too loud coming and going.
That's funny. That's
yeah,
funny.
Such is the life of a
What's the turkey?
turkey.
And...
with just the 5 of us, I got a turkey breast that I started brining last night. And then I'm gonna go to Tri-County and pick up a picanha.
Okay.
Or a tri-tip, something.
Yeah.
Some small beefy roast.
How many people at your place, Vic? How many eaters?
Let's see. We're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14.
And it's at your house?
It's my house and then my son's apartment in Austin. So there's about 7 or 8 people up there, which is my son's girlfriend's family, and then over here it's my mom or my dad, my sister, Tisha's brother.
So how are you doing it?
Yeah.
So where are you going to be?
We're just going to do one turkey at our house at 11. And we're going to eat early there. My dad and my sister are going to go home. Tisha's brother's going to go somewhere. And then we're going to go to Austin to see my son from like 1 to 3.
You're going to go to Austin?
I know.
That's a...
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I'll be medicated on the way because I get car sick.
Wow, Vic is.
That's why I don't go with you guys.
Vic's a jet setter. Look at this guy going all the way to Austin.
When was the last time you were in Austin?
Actually, not that long ago.
Oh, he went up there to help his kid move.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah, it wasn't that long ago. But yeah.
So 2 Thanksgivings. Where are you going to be for the Cowboy game, Austin?
Probably.
That's 3 o'clock.
Actually, my goal is to leave before it starts. 3:30 probably. Yeah, so we'll probably leave around 2:30, 2:45.
Okay.
We'll spend a good hour and a half up there, but I told my wife under any circumstance, what I want to do is I want to be in my house when this game starts.
Oh, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, I don't want to be on the road, looking at Hulu in the car when the game starts or anything. But,
Who's going to drive, you or your wife?
Oh, my wife drives all the time. She loves to drive.
You're a passenger princess?
I'm a passenger princess, yeah.
I am too,
because
but
I can't see as it is.
Yeah, that's the same for me. My wife is a much better driver than me.
Yeah. Oh man, she loves it too.
But she's terrible at parking. So anytime we park, it's like, oh my god, you want me to do this part? Because she's like, I'm a good parker and a bad driver. She's a good driver and a bad parker. So I feel like it's. But she doesn't like to admit that she's a bad parker.
No. Yeah, my wife does the same. She'll park like really close to the car. Like, park over here.
My wife can't park.
It helps now that I don't have a giant truck. That
yeah. So would she be a backer in her?
Oh, she has to back in because
that's my son.
She counts on that camera now.
Mm-hmm.
If the camera, like if there's something blocking the camera or something,
she gets out and cleans it, and then backs up.
Yeah. She ain't backing in anywhere without it.
So you guys like your wives to drive. I don't mind if my wife drives, but She's going to get us killed.
See, you've got
She's
the opposite problem. That's me.
Well, no, she's a left lane driver at 68.
Oh, no.
And thinks because she's going over the speed limit, if you don't like it, go around me. And I wake up, and all I can see is people screaming by me on the right-hand side, like shaking their fist at me because my wife refuses to get out of the left lane.
I've got the opposite problem. My wife doesn't like going the speed that I go when we drive. So I'm a left lane driver also, but I'm the kind of guy who if you're going 80 in the left lane, I'm like, hey, pal, move over. I might pass you on the shoulder if you're going on, you know.
Yeah.
I go hard.
This is 30 years of this. I hate it. I hate waking up, and I know, I don't have to look to my side. Anybody going by my wife is furious with her.
Oh, yeah.
And she does not give a rat's butt. Go around.
Have you ever told her, like, hey, why do you drive in the left lane?
Yes.
And she just doesn't, she refuses to change.
Hey, if they want to, you know, I'm speeding. They can, if, you know, they want to break the speed limit. They can go and do what they want to do. Now, if I'm doing 65, I'll get out of the way. But if I'm going over the speed.
Well, doesn't she know that the left lane is for passing only?
Hey. There's every possible argument I've had.
All right.
There's not an angle I haven't attacked. And she'll like, okay. And then when I'm asleep, I wake up to it.
Yeah.
65.
Are you cooking, Vic?
No, my wife is. She's doing it this year.
You don't have any sides. You're not responsible for anything.
Deviled eggs.
Oh,
deviled eggs.
That's
my.
You can eat deviled eggs.
Oh, I can eat 1,000 of those.
Oh wow.
All protein, baby.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving side? What do you like?
Deviled eggs is a pretty highlight.
Yep.
You know,
how many deviled eggs is a reasonable amount for a person to eat?
I would say
8.
Oh, at least over a day.
Oh, I'll eat an entire dozen throughout the visit. Yeah.
You'll have horrible gas, won't you?
I already do.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
What
matter.
else?
Doesn't change my life.
Nope.
You know, growing up, we always had different stuff for Thanksgiving. We didn't have
like a routine?
We never had one traditional thing. My mother was always rather adventurous, and we would have themes and different stuff. So there was never been a hand-me-down kind of recipe. There's been things over the years that we remember that we loved, that we try to go back to. But there's not like mom's this or this and that. It's always been different.
Okay.
So, and we kind of just curate recipes. So this year there's like a rosemary potato dish coming out. I'm going to do the macaroni and cheese, fancy. How the fancy way I learned at the cooking camp.
Okay.
Oh yeah, with the white cheese instead of the yellow.
Yeah, the white. Well, there's some yellow in it, but it's the lemon zest.
That's right. I remember you saying that.
And you know, so it's all kind of always the same stuff, but done different ways.
Okay.
I mean, because there'll be a green bean casserole, but it might not be the one with just the onion stuff on the top.
I love that onion stuff.
I like
on
that
the top.
too.
Yeah.
I like broccoli and rice and cheese casserole.
Yeah. So there'll be something. There's always something like that, but you know, it'll always be like what you expect, and then they'll be like, "What is this different flavor?" And you're like, and it would always be like, "Well, those are chestnuts." You're like, "Oh, why would you do that?
Why'd you do that?
Yeah, why would you do that?"
What are you guys' thoughts on cranberry sauce?
Oh, I'll eat them, all of it.
Really?
I eat all of it.
Do you do the
do
fresh stuff? Do you do the chopped stuff or the stuff out of the can? Because I actually don't mind the stuff out of the can. It's the chopped stuff.
It just falls out of the can and it sits like that on the plate, and we just eat off of that.
Yeah, I don't mind that stuff. I know that's kind of like the candy as opposed to the actual.
Well, in my house,
I don't eat it.
I don't like it unless it's.
We also do every year we do flour tortillas. So if you want turkey tacos later. I mean, that's just what they do. But
like homemade flour tortillas?
Oh, yeah. My wife will make them homemade.
Órale, güey.
Yeah. And then we have the what is it? Not the molcajete. What's the
camal?
The camal. And then she usually has like 2 of them going. Tisha's mom used to make corn tortillas from scratch, but she can't anymore. She's.
Is your wife a gringa?
Yeah, she takes after her her father was super white.
Yeah.
And her mom was 100% Mexican.
Yeah, so she
Yeah.
she's like Cher. She's a half breed.
Mm-hmm. She's a white-sican.
Okay.
Yeah,
So she's got it in her.
Oh yeah. She loves to cook, which is good because I like to cook too, but
usually you're the chef at home.
How do y'all do your stuffing or dressing, depending on how you?
I don't know. Let's see.
Is it just this? Do you do anything?
Yeah, just like stovetop regular, and throws it in the turkey.
But you don't
sometimes.
like throw this not like sausage or stuff.
Sometimes we do it with boudin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also.
Do you do stuffing in the turkey? Have you ever done that?
No.
Yeah, that's such a northeastern thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
Down here we don't do that. Down here we do dressing.
Yeah, I don't do that. But I also like it's one of those things. I've never made the stuffing, so it's never
Like,
in my.
You ever had the oyster stuffing? You ever done that?
I've had it, but it's never been in my realm of responsibility to cook.
I don't know. I'm not doing the dressing or stuffing this year, so I don't know what it's.
So for me, like the quality of the dressing all comes down to how good is the gravy.
Well,
because I'm not eating some dry ass dressing.
Well, see, here's the problem that you're going to run into. If you fry a turkey, you don't really have a lot of the components to make a good gravy.
Well, the good news is my mother-in-law is making the gravy.
Right.
Like she's already bought the components for the gravy.
Because
so it's already in action.
The first time we fried the turkey, we didn't make the proper preparation to get the good gravy. Because you don't get the drippings to make a good gravy. So I learned the hard way.
So you guys just poured used peanut oil over your dressing?
No, we just were like, well, I guess there'll be no gravy this year. We didn't take into account that we have no drippings. So that was an amateur mistake made 25, 30 years ago. The first time we fried. So I wanted to warn you just in case. Like, crap,
I'll be frying a turkey for the first time ever.
So that explosion you hear just outside of 1604 sometime.
And all those fire trucks.
Hey man, 3 to 5 minutes a pound. You get a good old turkey. It cooks for an hour, 2 hours before dinner. If once you do it, you realize first of all how delicious it can be if done absolutely perfectly, juicy and perfect. But just the time saving.
Yeah, that is nice.
In the grease out.
And it's also like now I used to smoke with my like I had an offset. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of work.
Yes, that's effort. But you know what?
I did that one year also on an offset.
I do remember those days fondly. I'm glad I don't have to do it anymore, but I do remember how hard I worked and how good it tasted because I worked so hard. You know, the Traeger kind of stuff it's always perfect. It's
hard to screw it up.
It's hard to screw it up. Just put it in there. And an offset, man, if you're not tending your fire and watching the coals, it could be a long Thanksgiving day.
So at least
3 hours from now,
there's no way to blow it, and that's the important thing. All right, we got a lot to discuss. Hey, someone were asking about our Christmas sweaters today, Rob.
That is a rather southwestern motif for a
this
buffalo.
This is the native.
Cool
it's really cool.
The Native American.
So not southwestern. But
no,
native.
my friend Sean Valentine. He's a Navajo. As you know, Rob, I walked amongst the Navajos at one point. I was a Beligana.
What's it called?
Beligana.
Beligana?
Beligana.
Yeah. Is that white devil?
It was the white devil.
Yeah, white devil.
They did not like me there. The parents did not like me. But Sean Valentine liked me, and he sent me this. I think his wife made it on a weave, but I'm not sure.
A loom?
A loom, yeah. But
there you go.
It's a loom.
It's made of native fibers.
This is fine Navajo craftsmanship.
Hemp. We're going to smoke a sleeve when it's over.
That's right.
Nice.
Fine Navajo craftsmanship.
You got any papers?
Right here.
You don't need it. You just smoke the sleeve.
That's it.
Oh, like a dab?
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's we got a lot to get into today. Thanksgiving with the Cowboys. We'll talk about that coming up next. Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
We do have an accident on the connector ramp right now. It is blocked. Let's go at Loop 410 southbound, right there, southbound I-35 is an accident. It was a vehicle fire. It has since been extinguished, which is good news. Emergency crews on scene. We do have construction. 2 right lanes are blocked. 35 southbound between FM 1518 and Evans Road. And then finally I-35 southbound between Thousand Oaks Drive and Randolph Boulevard. We have construction work going on there, and of course stop-and-go traffic from Judson Road, about an 8-minute delay in the area. I'm Alan Craig, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Need better sleep? Score huge deals on your perfect bed at Mattress Firm's Black Friday sale. Stop in today and let the sleep experts find the right upgrade for your unique needs. Mattress Firm. They make sleep easy.
Davis Law Firm secures important verdicts and settlements for Texans hurt in a car, truck, or 18-wheeler wreck. Many in the millions of dollars. No case is too big or too small. And remember, there's no fee unless we win. So if you want more, call the Fours. Davis Law Firm San Antonio, 444-4444.
Nigel, why is there a giant turkey standing on my desk?
That's Harold.
Well, then whisper these words, Nigel. Deep fried. From all of us at Quarter Moon Plumbing, Heat, and AC, we hope your Thanksgiving is filled with food, family, and fellowship. We couldn't ask for a better community to be a part of. So thank you, and happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at Quarter Moon Plumbing, Heat, and AC. Quarter Moon Plumbing, Heat, and AC, 651-5899.
License number TACLA 141074EM16004.
The John Clay Wolf Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
What's he talking about here? He's talking about Asian.
It wasn't me that started that old crazy Asian war.
I mean, isn't that racist?
No, I think it was a crazy Asian war, was it not?
It was indeed.
It wasn't Oriental.
What would make it Oriental?
If they fried it with bell pepper and pineapple and added sweet and sour sauce, that would make it Oriental.
Listen to the John Clay Wolf Show Saturday morning at 8 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-275-1728. That's 800-275-1728.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card, so let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything! The Capital One Saver Card is at table 27 and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu!
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
Kohl's Black Friday deals are here. Grab your coffee and put on your sneakers because it's go time. Through Saturday, save up to 50% on everything from toys to beauty faves, winter styles, and more. Plus, earn $15 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent. Yep, that's extra Kohl's Cash. So run, don't walk. Just hold on tight to that coffee. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. Offers end November 29th. See store or kohls.com for details.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
I'm John.
And I'm Garrison. And a little thing we love about the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets
is sharing it in the car during the holidays.
I do love that. We will pack the car with gifts. And of course, we go and pick up our family's favorite nuggets.
Every nugget is tasty times quadrillion.
And we get all the sides.
Yeah, the ooey gooey mac and cheese is a big hit.
Everyone from 1 to 116 would love Chick-fil-A's chicken nuggets.
Share the nuggets, share the joy. Order the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Football season is in full swing, and Underdog's the best place to get on the action. And it's that time again. Feast Week is back on Underdog from November 26th through November 30th. Check the app daily for special promos. They've always got something for you there this week. Playing on Underdog's so easy. You pick whether your favorite players are going to go higher or lower on their stats, rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns. You get those picks right, you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. And of course, we've got the Cowboys Chiefs on Thanksgiving Day. Cowboys offense looks good. George Pickens, great. Let's go higher with him. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code Alamo. You'll score $100 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code Alamo. Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 18 or older and present in Texas. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
This holiday season, when you get them STIHL, batteries are included. Buy select battery tool sets and get a free extra battery. Visit STIHLUSA.com for gift ideas and seasonal savings. Happy holidays from STIHL. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Listen up, San Antonio. At University of Maryland Global Campus, you can get college credit for the stripes you've earned. Turn your military rank into college credit to save time and money on an online degree. Eligible enlisted service members and previously enlisted veterans may receive up to 12 credits for select undergraduate courses based on their rank, and up to 90 credits in total for prior learning, military experience, and training. Classes start soon. Learn more at umgc.edu/SATX.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and AARP Texas are sending Cowboy fans to Jerry World to see America's team play all season long. How do you get in on the action? Head to sasportstar.com now and register to win. sasportstar.com. Live it up with the boys in the Big D from AARP Texas and 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Oh, one. The only way is one.
Go to dessert. First thing you grab. What's the first thing you're chasing? Right before your belt pops right off your...
If someone made buttermilk pie, that is my favorite.
I am a fan of buttermilk pie. Oh, dude, you are outlived. You know, and if you didn't have any buttermilk and you were po, you made a vinegar pie.
Oh, I don't know what that's like.
Same.
I'm not eating vinegar pie.
It's the same. It tastes like
good.
buttermilk
No,
pie.
I'm
you
really,
wouldn't know the difference, quite frankly.
I'm really poor. I don't eat any pie.
You're no pie?
No pies.
What about cobbler? Would you eat a cobbler?
No, I'm sorry. Is it pecan pie or pecan pie?
It's pecan. We're from Texas, sir.
Thank you. Pecan pie, sometimes I'll eat a few bites, but, man, it's just too much sugar.
My wife makes a pretty good chocolate pie. That's pretty.
Is it like a chocolate meringue or a chocolate mousse?
It's more of a light mousse.
Okay.
But
like that.
A little bit denser than a mousse, but certainly chocolate.
My grandfather loved to have the chocolate pie, so he would always make my grandma make one.
Yeah, that's
and if we ate some, we had to make sure he had some before we even touched it.
My grandfather ate dessert first. My grandfather ate dessert first.
Oh,
he didn't want to get left out.
Yeah. And you know what? I figured my grandpa fought in World War II. If he wants all the pie, he'll eat the freaking pie.
We never questioned it. I know that.
That's right. That's right. He killed 50 men.
Well, I'd go up and and then spent the rest of the time in an Allied prison camp.
That's right.
Mr. Hoffman.
All those Nazis. 50 Nazis. Are you aware of what might be going on this weekend, Rob? Or on, tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, even.
You mean
television
the
history?
Footballs?
Television history might be made.
We do expect the largest single audience to watch a professional football game on a Thursday in November, or of all time in the regular season.
Is it on Thursday or all time?
Thursday. Well, it's the record. It's expected to set the record for the most viewed regular season NFL game in history.
And I imagine the top contenders are normally probably Thursday or that. Well, you know what I mean?
The current record was set in 2022, Cowboys-Giants, and that was 42 million viewers. Before that, 41.5 million watched on December 3rd, 1990, a Monday night game between the Giants and the 49ers.
Oh, wow.
Those two teams...
I'm sure we all watched it.
Those teams were both 10-1, and it was Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, Phil Simms, Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
So
the legend that was.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so that was a good one. And despite the fact that the Cowboys are 5-1, and the Chiefs are right about the same, 5-5 or 6-6. There's still massive interest. It's two huge brands.
It is a confluence
on Thanksgiving Day.
So when you hear
and
these
they're
numbers,
both fighting for their playoff lives, which is
I guess that matters now. It's rather important, but you get the arrogance from Cowboy fan. You get it because I can't imagine my Thanksgiving Thursday being dominated by a team I don't really even care about. You know what I mean,
dude? This is what I like. That's the weirdest kind of arrogance to me. Is like, the most people watch our games.
Well, it's certainly been one of the few things you could collapse on.
I would much rather be the Indianapolis Colts and no
winning.
one cares about me, and I've won 10 games.
No, you have to find solace where you can, man. Any port in a storm.
Yeah, I'm just I don't care who's watching.
We might not be any good, but everybody cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
it's true.
The no one shows up at Rams games, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't care.
They only show up for Super Bowls.
We're 10-2, so
we're
good. We're good with
games.
no one wanting to watch our games." All right, I do want to talk on the other side about how this game, if and how this game could change your opinion on the Cowboys. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
We do have an accident on the connector ramp right now. It is blocked. Let's go at Loop 410 southbound, right there at southbound I-35. There's an accident. It was a vehicle fire. It has since been extinguished, which is good news. Emergency crews on scene. We do have construction. 2 right lanes are blocked. 35 southbound between FM 1518 and Evans Road. And then finally I-35 southbound between Thousand Oaks Drive and Randolph Boulevard. We have construction work going on there, and of course stop-and-go traffic from Judson Road, about an 8-minute delay in the area. I'm Alan Craig, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. It's never too early for Lowe's Black Friday deals. Grab 25% off select pre-lit artificial Christmas trees made for all your favorite holiday moments. Lowe's, we help you save. Valid through 12/3 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
Flight by Yingling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling and Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Want Black Friday deals you won't find anywhere else? Then you have to get to Macy's Friday, because store-only doorbusters are back. Come in for unbeatable deals like $29.99 diamond pendant necklaces, $5 Disney plush toys, and women's cashmere for $39.99. Plus, get a limited edition parade-inspired shopping bag with qualifying purchase. It's only in stores till 1 p.m. Friday and only at Macy's. Savings off select styles. Exclusions apply. See store for details.
It's back, just in time for the holidays, the UTSA Roadrunners Holiday Auction. Bid on over 100 incredible items, including gift cards, electronics, trips, and much, much more. Imagine doing all your Christmas shopping without the hassle of holiday crowds. Best of all auction proceeds directly benefit the Roadrunners football program. It's a true win-win opportunity. Go to 210cityfans.org and start bidding today. That's 210cityfans.org, and Merry Christmas.
Connecticut water systems are the best of the best. I personally have one in my home. All those other water softener systems out there are junk in comparison.
For a limited time, receive a free reverse osmosis drinking station at your kitchen sink. $400 off with trade-in and 0% interest for 12 months with approved credit. Call Connecticut of San Antonio and the Hill Country. 210-656-PURE.
Check them out at ConnecticutSA.com and tell them Dave Ramsey sent you.
License number 38961.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home.
That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-743-8080. That's 1-800-743-8080. Or go to SelectQuote.com. 1-800-743-8080. That's 1-800-743-8080.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Arasti. If you're tired of pain slowing you down from a recent injury or something that's been nagging you for years, we can help. At Arasti, we've earned the trust of over 8,000 physicians by delivering fast, lasting pain relief without painkillers or surgery. Our hands-on approach targets the root cause of pain, and most patients see results in just one visit. No referral needed, and it's covered by most insurance plans. So don't wait. Visit Arasti.com. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti. We fix pain fast.
George gets justice. The holidays should bring warmth and family together, not an unexpected trip to the hospital after being hit by a careless driver. If this happens this holiday season, you need to get George. George Salinas Injury Lawyers handle everything, so you can focus on what really matters, being with the people you love. And remember, you only pay if they win. Call 210-225-0909 or visit getgeorge.com. George gets justice. GetGeorge.com. Principal Office, San Antonio.
ESPN Bet is becoming the score bet this December. The same betting app you love with a new look and promos curated just for you. Existing ESPN Bet customers don't have to change a thing. Your account, wallet, and bets will all remain the same. Plus, kick things off right now by logging in and claiming a 100% profit boost. More action, more rewards, more for you. The score bet coming this December. 21 plus, gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, when it comes to Texas A&M, we have got you covered.
Bob Ballou, our Longhorn insider, plus the voice of the Aggies, Andrew Monaco, will join us.
And a big game for the Cowboys, the Kansas City Chiefs in town. We'll talk about that with RJ Ochoa, Blogging the Boys.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hi, this is Joe Reinagel, and you're listening to the home of the Dallas Cowboys, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
I feel like a plastic bag right now.
Full of what?
Drifting through the wind.
Oh.
It is windy.
Yeah. One blow from caving in. All right. Cowboys Chiefs this weekend.
They are a plastic bag, one blow from
they
caving
are.
in.
If the Cowboys win this weekend, though, they would have just beat the Kansas City Chiefs, which would obviously mean, hey, we're riding high on the hog right now. 3 games in a row. That would bring them to 6-5-1. Is there a world where you could go, maybe there's a chance?
Do you believe in unlikelihoods? No, brother. What's going to happen is, beating Kansas City is probably, it's probably 51%. They're at home. Kansas City isn't that good. There's remnants of greatness, but they are what their record shows. But
the Cowboys are 3-point underdogs at home,
yes,
so it's more like 40,
and they should be, but
45%.
But yeah, okay. But what I'm saying, this is a home game, and certainly Kansas City and what they were, and they're certainly capable of beating the Chiefs. So, it's not out of the question or even unlikely or less than likely. But this is not a team that is capable of getting to the playoffs. The question needs to be not whether they can win 1 or 2, can they win 6? And then you go, well, no. I don't see how.
The NFC is so tough. The idea that right now, if the playoffs started today, the 7-4 Detroit Lions would be sitting at home. So that tells you how tough it is.
But also maybe a little bit more attainable. They don't have to have, because there's this leveled out playing field. But I just can't imagine a place where the NFC collapses to a point where the Cowboys are even ever to make up ground. There might be one or two teams that stumble, but I just don't see doing the math. You can just tell that even though their schedule is amenable, there's other schedules out there that are amenable too to teams that are way ahead of them. So it just seems to me that I don't want to get too enthused about what could be a fun couple of weeks. But that's all I can reasonably expect from this team. I know what they are, and this defense, even though better, is still terrible. Their best wide receivers got the dropsies. Sometimes they forget about the running game completely. There has been at least 2 or 3 different halves where I couldn't figure out what this offensive plan was at all. You know, the kicking game, while is still one of the best in the league, it's not as dependable as it's been.
Yeah.
So there's so many things that when you add them all together, this team could make a little run, but for me to get my hopes up, like they're going to be playing in late December and January, hell no. Hell no.
I think, obviously, winning the Chiefs game would do a lot, but even more important is the week after at Detroit, because chances are good that's one of the teams you're in discussions with for a playoff spot. If they win the next 2 games, then I think you can maybe get your hopes up. And now you might likely get them crushed, but after those 2 games, you've really only got one playoff caliber team left on the schedule. That'd be the Chargers.
Yeah.
That would be a home game.
Like I said, it's an amenable schedule, but they're not alone in the fact that they have a schedule that's easy or easier than others to get there. They have worse records than other teams that are in pretty good place with some pretty easy schedules. So you have to hope for the misery of others and for your success. And when you start doing those exponential numbers over 3, 4, and 5 weeks, you start realizing we're getting into the improbability level of, it's just not, this. I know what this team is. I don't see them elevating themselves to be so consistently good that they can win 4 or 5 in a row. Because one misstep, one loss, you lose to Detroit next week, it's it. That's over.
It does feel, and it also feels like with the tie, I don't think 9-7-1 gets the job done even.
Certainly doesn't feel like it today.
I think you've got to have at least 10 wins, and then 10-6-1. You're kind of depending on other people to fail.
And I don't like that.
So winning 5 of the last 6 does sound like
it's a big ask, man.
Yeah.
It just really is. No matter how good they start looking, because again, we know what that offense was capable of for 5-7 games.
But if you win this one, then it becomes win 4 out of the next 5, and 3 of those games are against Jackson Dart, Marcus Mariota, and J.J. McCarthy. Maybe J.J. McCarthy even. It might be Carson Wentz. I don't know, but you'll have a huge quarterbacking edge in all 3 of those games. The Chargers and Lions obviously are solid playoff quality teams.
Here's my position, and you could talk me into a modicum of optimism. Detroit. Let's talk at 6:15 after the Detroit game, because I think that's the turning point of the season. They can beat Detroit. It's 1 up and 1 down as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? They picked them up and they pushed Detroit back, and I think that's going to be the most pivotal point of the season.
Detroit, obviously a Thursday night game as well, or a Thursday game as well on Thanksgiving. They're playing the Packers. So, and that's a big game. I mean, the Packers, who the Cowboys tied with, and the Packers ahead of the Lions in the standings right now. So, a game that does matter to if you're watching for NFC playoff probabilities. All right. Let's take a break. We'll finish up. You know what? I do want to talk about there's a couple college football hires that look like they're going to be made. We'll talk about those coming up. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
San Antonio Sports Stars 50K Pro Football Pick'em giveaway is back. Head to SASportsStar.com and pick the winners of each pro football game every week to earn points for each correct pick. Highest points each week wins a $25 gift card to Mellow Mushroom. Highest points overall scores $1,000 worth of tickets from A Awesome Tickets. Pick the winning ticket of every regular season game. Win the grand prize, $50,000. This is an audience national contest across multiple markets. The 50K Pro Football Giveaway. Register and win at SASportsStar.com.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
Hornitos Tequila and America's Team have one major thing in common. Everyone can enjoy them. They weren't made just to have a few fans, but to gather people who love high-quality, real Texas football and premium fresh-pressed agave tequila. It's for all our fans. Whether you live in Texas or not, or sip your Hornitos in a Paloma or straight, it's 100% agave tequila for 100% of Dallas Cowboys fans. Hornitos, the tequila de todos. Drink smart. Hornitos Tequila, 40% alcohol by volume. 2025 Salsa Tequila Import Company, Chicago, Illinois.
Currently, we're farming about 800 acres, and every year we're looking at what we can do to improve our farm, plant fertility, higher yields. That all starts with ag research.
Every year, America's research universities drive over $3.4 billion in agricultural science that supports U.S. farmers.
I want to keep this family farm in our family.
Help protect American farmers. Visit research4.us. Paid for by Research for a Stronger America.
By texting 24700, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from J.Crew Factory. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at jcrew.com.
At J.Crew Factory, Black Friday starts now. Come shop in store for 50 to 70% off everything, plus tons of limited time deals. You'll find the lowest price of the year on festive pajama pants for the family, all just $19.95, plus sweaters from $34.95 and so much more. Get in the spirit at J.Crew Factory, where you'll love our exclusive collection of classic styles for the whole family at prices that can't be beat. And today, save even more. Just text GIFTING to 24700 to receive an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more at your nearest J.Crew Factory store. Visit jcrewfactory.com to find your nearest San Antonio area store today. But first, get an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more when you text GIFTING to 24700. Text GIFTING to 24700 to get your $25 off coupon. That's GIFTING to 24700. See a store associate for details.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
And attention, Dallas Cowboy fans, Twin Peaks is giving away epic Cowboys jerseys all season long just for catching a game at one of the 4 San Antonio area locations. Get to Twin Peaks for every Cowboys game for your chance to win. Ask your Twin Peaks girl for more details.
Have pain? Have chronic pain, low back pain, knee pain, neck pain, or shoulder pain? I can help. I'm Dr. Torres at the Institute for Functional Health, and we get to the root of your pain. We don't just give pain medications. We do the proper investigation to see what is the root cause, and it's covered by your insurance. Reduce your medication, avoid surgery, and get rid of pain for good. Call for your free evaluation. I'm Dr. Torres at the Institute for Functional Health, where we get to the root cause of your problem. 210-468-1891.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You know the Roo Pub has proven to be the best place to watch games with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. All the games, all the fights, and when you show up at the Roo Pub, show up hungry. The food is fantastic. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch a game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Dun, 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 dun. This is where it loses me.
You're not into the fine young cannibals?
Fine young mammals.
It's an odd name.
Yeah.
What are you guys eating?
Each other. I just don't like. You talked about that Wheatus, when you were like, that's not a man.
Yeah, seriously. That's not.
I keep forgetting about Wheatus.
I know. Why does he sing like this?
And if you see him, he's got a bit of a lisp.
I got to look this guy up.
He doesn't.
I don't know
like
that I know what they
you
look
think
like.
He does. They're British, and he is of mixed race. Good show though.
Oh, he looks very much what I would have expected him to look like.
Yeah, maybe. They put. It's of an era. That's 40.
Are those?
Oh yeah.
Are those three fellows?
They're of
homosexuals.
They're Judas Priest followers.
They're called the Fine Young Cannibals.
Yeah.
They hang out at the Blue Oyster.
That's all you needed to know.
Well, they do hang out at the Blue Oyster.
At the Blue Oyster? Oh,
yeah.
No, the Saint.
Well, what happened to the Fine Young Cannibals?
I think they were a two-hit wonder. They did an Elvis remake.
Yeah. They disbanded in
hit.
1992, although they briefly returned to studio in 1996 to record a new single, Flame.
Oh yeah, that was of course they did.
You know what they are by their name. They weren't hiding it.
And they announced a 2-show tour in 2025 billed as the Roland Gift Presents Fine Young Cannibals with an unknown lineup. Okay.
There you have it.
That was a long time ago.
There you go. Roland Gift is the fella's name. Roland Gift. Drives me crazy.
They did the Caught in a Trap. They did the Elvis. They did a remake of an Elvis song that hit the charts.
Oh, really?
That's about it.
And then he had his solo career after that, obviously.
Oh, yeah. You have to do that.
That was big. Oh, you know what, though? I might have seen this guy before. He was in Highlander, the television series.
I didn't watch that.
Yes, in the 90s. I bet Vic watched that. Did you watch Highlander? Were you into that?
Nah, I wasn't into that.
Oh, okay.
Now, I saw him, certainly the movie is one of the greatest ever made.
Yeah.
Until you show it to your boys and this movie sucks.
So I think the reason I saw Highlander sometimes was because
the series.
Yeah, the series it came on USA Network, which is what
that's Channel 31.
What Monday Night Raw came on, pro wrestling. And so when I was in 7th, 8th grade, it came on right before the wrestling. So I'd watch that while I was waiting on wrestling to start up.
Yeah.
Did they have Queen in the soundtrack?
I don't think so. Couple new news and notes from around college football. I kind of hinted at this yesterday, like it was a foregone conclusion, and it turns out it was. And this sucks for North Texas, who it's on a smaller scale than Ole Miss.
It's not the domino we thought was going to fall first, I'll tell you that.
Like Eric Morris leaving to go coach Arkansas, while, it's a great hire for Arkansas, I think. Ole Miss, has a chance to be in the playoff. It's an outside chance at this point, but there's a chance. And
1%, 2%?
Now they're not going to have their coach.
You mean North Texas?
Yeah, North Texas.
Yeah, but I don't blame him for this. This is a step up. I'm not mad. I'm mad at the situation where he has to take the job today is what I'm mad at.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him because this is the circumstance. You have to jump when the opportunity is there, but the situation is untenable. We can't have this. Because you think the one thing that would keep a coach there is the opportunity to at least go
to
play
win
in the
national championship.
Well, I think he knows ain't no playoff title coming his way, but at least to get to the playoff, but he's not even going to do that. And this is the situation we put these coaches in.
And Colorado State expected to hire Jim Mora from UConn, who's taken UConn to back-to-back 9-win seasons. They've never won 9 games in their history. As they get ready to go into the Conference of Champions.
Playoffs.
KTFM Floresville, your home for the Super Bowl. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. It's never too early for Lowe's Black Friday deals. Grab 25% off select pre-lit artificial Christmas trees made for all your favorite holiday moments. Lowe's, we help you save. Valid through 12/3 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Did you hear? Allstate car insurance now costs even less. So when you bundle with home, you can save even more. Check Allstate first to bundle and save with a new lower auto rate. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings may vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Roadrunner fans, you won't want to miss the annual UTSA Football Salute to Service game presented by USAA. The Roadrunners play host to Army this Saturday, November 29th at the Alamo Dome. UTSA will honor their senior class in a special pregame ceremony. Log on to goutsa.com/tickets or call the UTSA ticket office at 210-458-8872 to purchase your tickets today. UTSA versus Army this Saturday in the Dome. Be there. Because when we win, San Antonio wins.
This holiday season, Rachel will get Anna a fabulous faux fur coat. Anna will say Rachel shouldn't have, but Rachel didn't. Because Rachel will only have to spend $75 on a coat Anna thinks costs $200. But then again, it's what she thought that counts. Yes, JCPenney. Get thousands of deals this Black Friday at JCPenney. Higher price reflects comparable national brand. Price valid through 11/30. Some exclusions apply.
The John Clay Wolf Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
In lieu of flowers, donate to Dogs That Care.
There's somebody somewhere putting together a website right now. Dog That Cares.
Have you ever escaped the backyard, gone over to the neighbor's place, and killed every chicken they had? I have. I'm a dog who cares.
Listen to the John Clay Wolf Show Saturday morning at 8 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
The following is a dramatization.
Davis Law Firm, how can I help?
That guy pulled out in front of me out of nowhere. The police are on their way, but I'm really shaken up.
Don't worry. We're going to get you taken care of. You made the right call.
I'm Jeff Davis. If you've been hurt in a car, truck, or 18-wheeler wreck, call Davis Law Firm at 444-4444. We're ready to help day or night, and there's no fee unless we win.
Davis Law Firm, San Antonio.
Oh, we are so back, baby. Fast breaks, buzzer beaters, and block parties. Underdog is the best place to get in on the action, and it's that time of the year again. Feast Week on Underdog from November 26th through November 30th. Check the app for daily special promos. Every day they got a deal for you there, and it's so easy to play. It's the same thing we always talk about. Just pick your players. Are they going to go higher or lower on their stats? Points, rebounds, steals, whatever you think. You get them right, you get up to 5,000 times your cash. I'll be looking at the fantastic Mr. Fox, De'Aaron Fox, for his hires all throughout Feast Week. The offense running through him with Wimby out. Download the app today. Use promo code ALAMO to score $100 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code ALAMO. Underdog, make picks, win money. Must be 18 or older and present in Texas. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
Pork rinds are the crunch time hero of the snack aisle. Low carb, collagen packed, and high in protein, so you can keep the energy high without the guilt. The PorkRinds.com Instagram will make a crunch time donation with each share of the Crunch Time Hero college football post, with each share equaling a $1 donation to the Archer Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to helping families dealing with DIPG, DMG, pediatric brain cancer. Share on Instagram today and grab yourself a bag of Southern Recipe pork rinds at H-E-B.
George gets justice. After being hit by an 18-wheeler, the experienced attorneys of George Salinas Injury Lawyers are San Antonio's choice for getting you the maximum compensation you deserve. With over 110 years of combined experience, they've recovered millions for their clients. 18-wheelers may be bigger than you on the road, but you can be bigger than them in the courtroom. George guarantees that you don't pay unless they win your case. Call 210-225-0909 today for a free consultation. George gets justice. GetGeorge.com.
Hey, listen up, San Antonio.
Many of the successes you've had began with a great opportunity. Now, here's another one. Get started on your degree or certificate in San Antonio. Choose from more than 135 degree and certificate programs, faster onboarding, and more from University of Maryland Global Campus. Get personalized local support services and take online or hybrid courses right here in San Antonio. Visit UMGC at San Antonio or umgc.edu/SATX.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from Newstalk 550 KTSA.
We do have some road work blocking 2 right lanes. This is going to be I-35 southbound right there at Pat Booker Road, about a 14-minute delay. Also, road work blocking 2 right lanes. This is going to be I-35 upper level northbound between I-10 and McCullough Avenue. Accident did clear out, though, which is good news. Loop 410 southbound, the off-ramp to southbound I-35. You know, when you run across construction zones, always just please slow down with caution. Take it easy out there. I'm Alan Craig, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio Sports Center.
We have a Thanksgiving tripleheader tomorrow. It starts with Green Bay and Detroit, followed by the Cowboys and Chiefs, and concludes with the Bengals and the return of Joe Burrow versus the Ravens. You can catch it all right here on San Antonio's Sports Star. In other NFL news, Josina Anderson reports that up to 3 NFL teams are interested in pursuing North Carolina head coach Bill Belichick this offseason. The newest college football playoff rankings dropped with the top 5 remaining unchanged: Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Georgia, and Texas Tech. Oklahoma is 8th and Notre Dame 9th, and Bama 10th. Texas moving up 1 spot to 16th. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
7:02 on the Morning Huddle, 94.1. Good morning, everybody. It's the Morning Huddle, 94.1. AJ and Rob.
We are the duct tape of radio shows.
I mean, look what you've done.
Multi-purpose, can be used for many things.
Look at what you've done.
We are the duct tape and the pocket knife of life.
Nice.
Look at what you've done.
You get through life with those 2 things.
Well played, sir. Well played. Hopefully, when we peel this duct tape off, the whole table doesn't come apart.
Like most things,
paint.
Most things in my life, that is just a temporary Band-Aid. Most of the things that I have in my life are held together with snot and gauze pads. You know, just spinning plates, man.
That's what we do, though, man. That's life. That's life. Vic's the same way.
Yeah. Everything's held together by string.
Just a little bit of gauze pads.
Vic literally has duct tape on one of his kidneys. Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, it works, right? I'm still alive.
You're still here.
As long as it's held together.
Since 2004.
They told him, they're like, yeah, you've got about 6 months to live. And Vic's like, not with this.
Not with me.
Duct tape it up, and he's still working.
It's the makers of Gorilla Glue. They have that tape.
That's, the Gorilla tape. You have that.
No, Alien tape, I think, is the one. Alien tape.
I don't know, man. The Gorilla Glue, I've gotten into trouble with that stuff.
Did you see this number? Look at that. The most games with 40 points and 10 assists all time in NBA history. The all-time leader is Oscar Robertson with 46. James Harden has 32. Luka has 23 already.
Wow. Yeah.
He's got half of the record already.
You're gonna
He's
tell
been in the league
that,
for like 6 years.
Oh, he's gonna take it. James Harden's numbers were, I think he was tipping the stat keeper.
Well, listen, don't get me started on James Harden.
Some ghost assist, like Stockton used to.
It's so gross that James Harden's going to end up being in the Hall of Fame, but he is. I mean, it is.
You know, I had to reconcile bad guys I didn't like getting into the Hall of Fames years ago. And mine was always, okay, I don't particularly like them, but can you write the story of the game without them? Good, bad, and you can make them an evil character. Yeah. I mean, they could be Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
But they're still... And I see why Harden's getting in, even though he was the photo negative of everything I appreciated about basketball.
Yeah.
He was the opposite. Or is, I guess.
Continues to be.
The basketball antichrist.
Okay. The new rankings are out for the college football playoff. And right now, looks like 5 SEC teams. If things were to go today, Alabama, Georgia, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Texas A&M.
Yeah.
at least according to ESPN, and I don't know how. I mean,
I think they're as close as you can be, but there's things that can change it. Whether you can predict, but it looks like this is going to be 5.
They say last team in is Alabama, first team left out is Vanderbilt. Which, man, to go 10-2 in the SEC, and somehow they need Miami to lose to get in. I don't understand that.
It's like the mafia. This is the life you have chosen. This is the life you chose, Vanderbilt. You chose to play in this conference. You chose this, and you have to accept the fact that 10-2 oftentimes won't be enough. But the paychecks you get at the end of the month will justify the means. But this is the life they chose.
Here's the challenge I would present to you. Name another SEC school that if they went 10-2 in the SEC would not be in.
Well, the two who'd they lose to?
Alabama and Texas.
Well, you got to beat Alabama and Texas because guess who's ahead of you? I'm an Aggie, man. I come to this with realistics.
There is no other.
This is the life you chose.
But if their shirt said anything else besides Vanderbilt,
beat Alabama and Texas, and you have no complaints. Beat one of the two, and you're in. It is the life running with the big dogs, man. And fairs are for judging pigs. This no longer applies, man. And you're right. And it's probably a better story if Pavia gets in.
It's a way better story.
But there's no whining now, man. There's no crying in baseball nor in the SEC. This is the life you chose. You could easily be in the ACC right now. They'd be happy to have you. You'd be a much more competitive advantage.
Yeah.
But no, you chose this life. A&M chose to leave the big what's. You chose this life, and you get your teeth kicked in. You chose this life.
Imagine at the beginning of the season, though, you tell Vanderbilt, hey, you guys, you're going to win at South Carolina, but remember what South Carolina was at the beginning of the season. You're going to beat LSU. You're going to beat Missouri. You're going to beat Auburn. And you're going to win at Tennessee to close the season. And you're probably not going to get in.
But if you at the beginning of the season, that looked rather daunting. As the season has completed, it doesn't sound as difficult as as it was. But again, if you wanted to go Vanderbilt, you had to beat Texas or Oklahoma.
Their two losses are on the road to Alabama and Texas, and they lost to Texas by a field goal.
Yeah, it sucks.
I feel for them.
And especially when you look down roster, down playoff, to teams that are getting in by
the reputation brand.
Because they're playing in a lesser. And you go, well, we're better than them.
If Miami goes 10-2 in the ACC, there's no world where even a watered-down SEC schedule isn't better than an ACC schedule.
This is the life you chose.
The Big Ten looks like Indiana, Ohio State, and Oregon. It says first team out is Michigan. Mm-hmm. Oh, but speaking of, back to the SEC real quick, where it says still in the mix, none, which means they're not considering Texas no matter what.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that.
I don't know that I do either, but that's what ESPN thinks right now.
But
I think if Texas beats A&M, that is the only 3-loss team in the country that will get that conversation because they would have wins over Alabama, A&M.
Especially if Michigan beats Ohio State.
Yes.
Then I think Texas does have a very good opportunity, especially if compared to Michigan. So
although maybe not, because then Michigan's got 2 losses and they just beat Ohio State.
Well, if they beat A&M and look good doing it for whatever reason, and Michigan beats Ohio State close, I think Texas will be in the conversation. I think it'll be a difficult one. I think other things would have to be kind of in play, but I'm not going to take Texas out of this mix. There's just too much involved with all things Texas.
There's no other teams outside of Michigan in the Big Ten that have any chance. Big 12 right now, Texas Tech is in. I think Texas Tech, even win or lose the Big 12 championship, they're going to be in.
They're in.
They're not losing this weekend. They're playing West Virginia. That's just not going to happen. BYU, it's got as the first team out. If they win against Central Florida on Saturday, they get a chance to play Texas Tech to earn their way in.
And I think both the Big 12 is a 2-bid league. I have no problem with that. I don't, especially when I look at what the ACC is bringing to the table. So no, they're a 2-bid league.
Okay. The other two teams that are still in the mix, it says Arizona State and Utah.
I'd prefer Utah, but I think Arizona State's actually going to have a better opportunity for it.
Well, Utah has almost no path to make the Big 12 championship because of their tiebreakers. They would have to beat Kansas, and BYU and Arizona State would have to win, and Texas Tech would have to lose to West Virginia.
It's not going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen. ACC. Right now, it says I still don't understand. I made a bet yesterday.
I guess they have to, AJ. I guess they have to, right? I mean, why on earth are they playing this game? Why would they put Miami continued there?
It doesn't make sense to me. Miami's chances to win the to reach the ACC title game right now are 14%. SMU and Virginia are above 80%. I made a bet yesterday. It was minus 105. I bet SMU to win the ACC. SMU plays Cal this weekend. They're 2 touchdown favorites, and it's about 80% that they're going to play Virginia next week, and they'll be probably a touchdown favorite against Virginia. And you know what I think of Virginia. So to me, SMU is the most likely by far team to win the ACC.
Have you thought, of the ramifications of a correct bet here? So SMU is in.
Mm-hmm.
That makes ACC a one big league, right? I mean,
it should.
That's it. That's all.
If a 9-3 team from the ACC is the champion, no one else should get in.
And I'll say, if Virginia wins, nobody gets to go. I mean, I can't imagine. And I've read that there's a possibility that it could happen, that there's no absolute guarantees.
Yeah. So here's.
And then you go back to Vanderbilt and go, if there's no ACC, why is it Vanderbilt in? Maybe there's an outside shot there.
So the tiebreaker scenario and by the way, I don't think it's a given that Miami is going to win at Pitt this weekend.
Pitt looked good last week.
It's going to be about 28 degrees, and you're asking those Miami kids to go up and play in that slop. Good luck. But Miami does have a good win. They've got a good win over Notre Dame. It happened a long time ago, but you know what? You could say the same thing about Texas A&M. It's their best win too, and it happened a long-ass time ago. The problem is Miami's got losses that aren't good, and I don't understand it. The fact that we've got to just because I said if Vanderbilt wasn't called Vanderbilt, they would be in. If Miami wasn't called Miami,
they'd be out.
They'd be out.
Long past.
If Miami was called NC State, there'd be no chance. If they were called Georgia Tech, there'd be no chance. It's only because they're called Miami that we're talking about them. Right now, and another team in that conversation is Notre Dame. Notre Dame is in right now, and what I will say about Notre Dame is they are doing the best thing that they could possibly do, which is humiliating everybody they play right now.
Jeremiah Love is, if you've seen him play, he should be sitting in New York on Heisman Sunday or Saturday. I don't know if he should win it or could win it, but what he's done over the last 3 weeks, have you watched the numbers he's putting up there, man? It's ridiculous. So
one of the craziest stats of the season so far, I think, came last week in the 70-7 win over Syracuse. It was 21-0 Notre Dame before their offense took a snap.
Yeah, I saw
Think about that.
UTSA.
21-0, and then they were like, all right, now let's go out and play offense. That's insane. The even like the total yards and things like that, Notre Dame only had, for a team that scored 70 points, had fewer than 400 total yards. Okay, they had 67 passing yards in the game, and they scored 70.
Well, when you have a running back like that, you don't have to throw very often.
Yeah, no, that's true. But I think I am done arguing against Notre Dame because it looks like they're going to get in no matter what. No one cares that they haven't beaten anybody good. it's just kind of a
like I told you. It's Notre Dame, man. I just accept the fact that they have a place at the table.
Maybe that's why we had to expand the playoffs so we can just get brand names in that don't deserve to be there.
Trust me, some of that is true. Some of that from teams that are going to always be on the outside looking in. We're willing to sacrifice the idea that even mediocre Notre Dame gets to go to the party. And, that is such is life. And so shall it be unwritten, but so shall it be continued to be done.
The committee right now has Tulane in for the G5 spot. The computers say James Madison and North Texas have the best chance to make the playoffs. Neither of them have played a strong schedule, though. And the committee likes Tulane's schedule, where they played against two power conference teams. They were Duke and Northwestern, but they are power conference teams. They beat them both. But they dominated this week. They were the highest rated G5 team, and then they beat Temple, dominated. But James Madison has clinched the East Division of the Sun Belt. They're gonna play whoever wins between Southern Miss and Troy this week, and then North Texas is going to win they'll win a spot in the American game.
Coachless, though.
Yeah, and that's the problem. So I don't know now.
It's too late.
I mean, even if North Texas beats Tulane?
I can't imagine that's going to happen.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I mean, I guess it's possible.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Tulane, we know this
Eric,
offense could put
and that's the other thing. Is Eric
up.
Force gone? Like, did he leave? Did he pack his office and leave?
That's going to be my question. I mean, do you go out and win one for the Gipper, or do you get kicked in the nuts and go home? I don't know. It's one of those offenses that can win in rhythm, and that's why I think it's going to be so difficult, because it's Morris's offense. It's his rhythm. It's his play calling that scores the 40 a game, which that they've been rolling. And without him, I don't know if you have that same rhythm, that same understanding. So I think they're dead in the water. We talked about a level up with Lane Kiffin. How do you leave that? Well, look he left a team that had a chance at North Texas. This isn't going to come back for another generation.
Yeah,
and he left them high and dry. Man, I look at Eric Morris in a very different light, but it is a situation that you have to take advantage of it when it comes. But man, oh man.
With the rankings as they came out now obviously this is going to change in the next 2 weeks, because the next 2 weeks, that's moving day. There's at a minimum, Ohio State and Indiana are playing each other. There's a real possibility that Texas A&M and Georgia are playing each other. So there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of losses at the top of this thing, one way or the other.
But not a lot of shifting more than in the top five.
Correct.
In worst cases, you fall from 1 to 4.
As it stands, Georgia, if Georgia loses, they could fall out of the top 4.
I was considering the undefeated team.
Oh, and A&M, if A&M loses this weekend, 4 is their floor.
That's what I'm saying. The worst that A&M could run into is 4,
because they won't play in the game, which is I still think that's such a
dude. I've had this. More
conundrum.
People have texted me this Socratic kind of stoic question: what's better in life?
It really is, man.
And it's deep, man.
You can make an argument for both sides, and I'll listen to both. As it stands right now, Notre Dame would play Oklahoma, and the winner of that game would play Ohio State.
God, it's gonna be a good football game. That'll be fun.
Alabama would play Ole Miss.
Yeah, I'd rather they shuffle the deck a little bit more, but this is how it fell.
The winner of that would play Indiana.
See?
Miami would play Oregon.
We know that's not going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen. The winner of that would play Texas A&M.
Which, again, interesting matchup.
And that's the other thing. There's basically no world where A&M finishes 3 in the rankings.
I can't imagine.
They're either going to be 1, 2, or 4. Because if they lose to Texas, they'll be 4. If they win, they're going to go to – well, I guess maybe if they lose in the SEC championship game.
But then maybe, and depending on how Ohio State looks, it's possible, but I doubt it.
Yeah, because there's only going to be one Big Ten team left at the top of the pile. And then Tulane against Texas Tech, and the winner of that would play Georgia.
Which is, of all the paths, that one – I know Georgia has looked great at times, but they have looked less than others.
Yeah.
Tech, if that's how it shakes out, I like Tech's path.
Tech, yeah.
That's two games that are in the ballpark of winning.
Tech plays the kind of defense. Texas Tech, and that's why the same thing kind of about Oklahoma. And Oklahoma against Ohio State, if Oklahoma's defense shows up in that game.
They play the kind of style that keep it close.
Texas held Ohio State to 14 points. You never know.
Well, that's a different team. But, yeah, I like a couple of those matchups. Only one I would, I think there should be some kind of caveat that in the playoff, if the two teams match up that have played before during the season, why don't we find a way to switch that out? But I guess when you've got
you can't
so
do
much
that
inbreeding,
when you've got a seeding system.
Yeah, when you've got so much inbreeding with 8 teams coming from 2 conferences, it's going to happen. But the Alabama-Ole Miss game is the only one that of all that you just brought up, I thought, seen that. But other than that, everything sounded really cool.
It's like just on its surface, it's probably the best game of that first weekend.
It is. No, I'm not taking it away. But for me, the great thing about the bowl era, as we will look back on it when we're old, was the opportunity to see those random pairings of really good teams that were never going to play each other. And I still cling to that possibility in the first round of the playoffs.
It was back in the World Series where it was the only time you'd ever see an AL team play an NL team.
So those opportunities used to be few and far between, and now it's going to be a little bit more common. And I think when we get the opportunity, it makes it even better when it really, really matters.
All right, it is rivalry week in college football. We'll talk about the big games of the weekend coming up next. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1. I got to tell you about Blue Star Tequila. Oh, yes. I'm breaking out the Blue Star for Thanksgiving. Family's going to get a little bit of that action. Not a lot. I'm not going to share a lot with them, but I'm going to give them a little bit. Give them a little tasty taste. And I'm going to let them know. I might pretend like it's a $900 bottle. That might be the move because it did win Best in Show at the New York Spirits competition, Best in Class, beat out every other tequila on the table, even those $900 bottles. So I can say, hey, man, this was the best tequila at the New York Spirits competition. Have a little and I'll pour like just a tiny amount to make it seem like I'm conserving the bottle. Like, oh, I don't love you that much. You can only have a little taste of this. But it is incredible that this tequila won the whole shebang there. Won double gold, then won Best in Class, which means it beat out every tequila in the building. 100% additive free. There's nothing added, nothing taken away. It's unfiltered as well. And it is just incredible. And it's what we're looking for, right? A great tequila at a great price point. That's what you get. Find Blue Star Tequila at Specs, Costco, Alamo City Liquor, or Total Wine. They've got Blanco, Reposado, Honey Reposado, and my favorite, the Añejo. Whichever one you try, I promise you you're going to like it. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. That's Blue Star Tequila.
Dallas Cowboys fans, come on down!
It's AJ and Rob from the Morning Huddle, and you could be the next contestant on
The Stat Is Right.
Every week leading up to the week of the Cowboys home game, AJ and Rob toss out a Cowboys player and a stat from the upcoming home game. Passing yards, rushing yards, number of times Dak adjusts his wristband mid-play, or perhaps CeeDee Lamb mouthguard chews per quarter. Whatever. All you have to do is predict that stat, get the closest, and bam! You're headed to Jerry World with a pair of tickets to the next Cowboys home game. Think of it like The Price is Right, but instead of winning a blender, you get to scream, "How about them Cowboys?" inside AT&T Stadium. So study up, Cowboy Nation, and listen to the Morning Huddle to play. The Stat Is Right. Only on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like fences. A house with a big yard and a white picket fence was always the dream. But then you saw the price to install a fence and you're wondering if the color is driving the price up. Nobody ever dreams of a beige or a gray picket fence, right? So maybe those fences are cheaper. But no, they're not. Then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds and make all your dreams of a fence come true. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Hey, it's the holiday season, and nothing beats warm coffee, cool mornings, and that festive locker room excitement. It's in the air. Hey, it's Rob, and I'm reminding you that Blue Bonnet Bunkin' Biscuit has their Black Friday deal, and it's going on now. Choose 3 doggy daycare packages available through December the 5th or until spots run out, and they're running out fast. With over 17,000 square feet of pet partying paradise, more than an acre of play outside, plus training and spa treatments, there's no better place. It's a winter wonderland of fun for your furry family members. Call 210-750-1298 today. Call them now. They're filling up fast for the holidays.
Stay warm and save money this winter with a heater tune-up from Right Home Services. Their expert techs make sure your system runs efficiently and safely. Call 210-444-0000 or visit righthomeservices.com. Get it done right.
The right stuff.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Find great savings at our Red Tag sales event at North Park Chevy in Castroville. Get $15,000 off MSRP on the new 2025 Silverado 1500s. Save $10,000 off MSRP on the new 2025 Silverado Heavy Duty. Buy a new 2026 Equinox for the low price of $24,999. Or get a 2026 Traverse for $36,999. Together, let's drive North Park Chevrolet by Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com. Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
What does it mean to work with one of the largest personal injury law firms in Texas? At Thomas J. Henry, it means we can take cases all the way to trial when others would have accepted a low settlement offer. It means Thomas J. Henry can put our team of legal minds, investigators, and medical experts to work for you. It means you get personal attention and access to our team when you need us. Visit thomasjhenrylaw.com. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust. Principal Office, San Antonio.
By texting 24700, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from J.Crew Factory. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at jcrew.com.
At J.Crew Factory, Black Friday starts now. Come shop in store for 50 to 70% off everything, plus tons of limited time deals. You'll find the lowest price of the year on festive pajama pants for the family, all just $19.95, plus sweaters from $34.95 and so much more. Get in the spirit at J.Crew Factory, where you'll love our exclusive collection of classic styles for the whole family at prices that can't be beat. And today, save even more. Just text GIFTING to 24700 to receive an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more at your nearest J.Crew Factory store. Visit jcrewfactory.com to find your nearest San Antonio area store today. But first, get an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more when you text GIFTING to 24700. Text GIFTING to 24700 to get your $25 off coupon. That's GIFTING to 24700. See a store associate for details.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level. And the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Dallas Cowboys head coach Brian Schottenheimer goes one-on-one and has some fun with the Morning Huddles, AJ and Rob, Friday mornings.
There's nothing more frustrating than passwords and password, directives where you have to change the passwords. I mean, my password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, that's a good one to have. Man. But our stupid work won't let you do that as a password. It's like, oh, you can't use that.
You idiots.
You can't. Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, we're different here with the Cowboys. That works perfectly fine.
Oh,
you got to keep it kissed. We got it, Coach.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple, boys.
Brian Schottenheimer's unfiltered look at the Cowboys' upcoming game. Friday mornings, presented by AA Best Bail Bonds on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star. You're listening to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
The hell is this?
Male or female?
I don't know.
Yeah, here it comes.
This is the dance interlude.
Oh my!
Sounds like a young Cher.
I'll say female.
No, sadly, that's a dude.
I thought I figured it was because of the question, but yeah, you would certainly. What is this song? What is this band?
This is a song called "Why" by a band called Bronski Beat. This is Small Town Boy.
Yeah.
Bronski Beat.
Bronski Beat.
Bronski Beat.
I hate Bronski Beat.
Oh, this was a banger back then, man.
No, this is not a banger.
You were 4.
I know, but I don't think a song like that sounds like this could ever be called a banger.
Well, it was a club banger.
Yes, it
Jimmy
was.
Somerville's kind of a legend in the.
God, the early '80s were so bad.
You had to be there, man.
You kind of had to be there.
You had to be there.
Because those of us were there have some pretty fond memories.
Yeah, when you walk into Chess King, this was on the background.
Man.
This is where all the women were.
Yeah.
Some of the men that look like the women. Some of the women look like the men.
By the Sparrow Pizza and the Orange Julius.
All right.
It was Wednesday night straight night at the Bonham Exchange, which was the biggest lie ever perpetrated.
Bro, you go to a night called straight night. That means they call that conversion night.
Yeah.
And that could go both ways, I think.
Temptation.
There's guys listening right now.
There's a bunch of dudes whose wives are out of town.
I don't think AJ would survive watching the video.
No, probably not.
No.
All right.
The room started spinning.
Yeah, too many Speedos.
room started spinning. That's all the.
All right, let's get into the schedule for this weekend in college football. Some big rivalry games, some games of import.
It is the best weekend.
It's up there for sure. I'm usually fond of championship weekend.
Yeah, but now there's strategery to championship games, and I'm not saying this is where you won't be, but you know, now there's some gamesmanship that we're going to have to consider. But the get there to me, there's the teams that can get there, and there's some that can have their hearts broken.
Think about this: if this were back in the 4-team playoff days, this how important would the next 2 weeks be for A&M? It'd be huge. I mean, it's
bear down, get them both. Yeah,
yeah. And now it's kind of like. Okay, whatever happens, happens.
But I want it to be that way. I do but on the other side of it, I think everybody who's walking around in maroon today and tomorrow and getting ready for all this can't imagine sandbagging the Texan game.
No, I can't either. I can't either.
Imagine going less than everything you freaking got plus more to go beat the TU Sips. You know what I mean? But everybody can comfort themselves and you know, rest easily knowing that if we would by chance flicker or fall, that there will be another day. But I mean, I think we'd sacrifice all that. For
Aggie fan can wrap themselves in the security blanket of going, yeah, we lost. We didn't care about that game.
Well,
if they lose, that game didn't matter all that much.
Trust me, I know too many folks won't say that. We know what it matters. We know.
Yeah.
We know.
A&M is a 2.5-point favorite here.
Which is pretty high praise for A&M. I mean,
it is just the second time since Texas has been in the SEC that they have been a home underdog. It's even longer than that because the last time they were a home it's the first time since they've been in the SEC. The last time was against an SEC team, but it was out of conference when Alabama came to town.
That's what I'm saying. This is pretty high praise for an A&M team. It really is because I'm not sure if it's anything more than a pick 'em no matter what you look at. But for A&M to be favored, considering both the best that they've seen from A&M and the worst over the last couple of weeks, I think is a fair number. 2.5.
You know what will fascinate you? And I almost hate to even bring this up as someone who's banged on Arch Manning quite a bit. Arch Manning's played so well in the last couple of weeks that if you were to put the season-long numbers of Arch Manning and Marcel Reed side by side, Arch Manning's numbers are now better than Marcel Reed's, other than W's.
Marcel's had 4 of the worst quarters in football this year.
But people are still talking about it as a Heisman.
Yeah, he punted games, but he looked good at the end. He won the last 30 seconds of the round. So it's funny how it went there, but I do think that's probably appropriate sitting where we are. Arch is right where everybody thought he would be in game 1. It just took him 2.5 months to get here. Finally he looks like a really, really good freshman. You know what I mean? Now he looks like a really, really good freshman.
Unfortunately for Texas, their defense doesn't look as good as it did early in the season. And the offensive line continues to be a struggle. And against A&M, that's the worst place you can be weak, man, because that A&M defensive front is just like.
And Arch has proven to make mistakes on the fly, and they're going to put Arch in situations where if it's any more than 3rd and 6, holy cow!
And quite frankly, Texas can't run the ball very well. Like that's become a problem too. For a team that's it feels like they put 2 running backs in the NFL every year for the last 10 years, and now suddenly they can't run the ball.
Nothing cures your run game more than A&M in the first half.
That's true too.
If they can kind of run, they'll figure it out real early.
This is also meaningful because Texas has not lost to A&M since 2010.
I saw something like 5,000 days or something like that.
It's been a long time. I know A&M was looking to get that monkey off their back, and it's been a long time since A&M had any kind of real sustained success against Texas.
Not since I was in school.
You got to go back
late
to
'80s and early '90s.
1991 through 94, they won 4 years in a row. And, that 84 to 94, that run where Texas only won once in that decade.
People of my generation, when we hear all this crap, we grew up with a different attitude because it wasn't lopsided for a brief amount of time. We're the successful generation of Aggies. So we're the ones that are like, why not us? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And the other ones who just were battered into submission both before and after.
Everybody else is like, what?
We're never going to be
about.
Good
That's like when were you guys playing with a stone football?
Well, back in the day when Peter Gardier was our 12th man. It was never any. We looked forward to the ride to Austin.
Yeah. So it's 4 out of 5 for Texas right now. And if you go further than that, it's
what is the sum total here? What is it, about 40 game difference?
77, 37, and 5.
Yeah, 40 games.
And historically in Austin, Texas is 46, 13, and 1. So and in College Station, it's a much closer. It's Texas 26, A&M 22 with 2 ties. So this rivalry's been obviously a lot better for A&M at home. Still not great for them at home, under 500, but it's been very difficult for them to win.
They were basically over the 60s.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Well, over.
Texas. Well, pretty much everybody was over the 60s against Texas. But yeah, that's such a big game for both teams. I think
it's a good thing. It's a good thing,
and it's funny because it's not a big game for both teams because I think if Texas loses. Or Texas wins, they're still probably out, but it does give them a little bit of hope. And if A&M loses, it doesn't really matter.
No, you're right. You're right.
There's still tons of intrigue there, though.
Such a good thing. It's been so long, and last year was great, and this year's going to be better. And because it's back, baby, and to have the Texas A&M vibe, the 2 teams going back and forth over the last couple of days, it's welcome back. I'm happy to be a part of it.
That'll be Friday night. Friday Night Lights. Texas and Texas A&M up at DKR. Projected to be in the 60s, so it's a beautiful night for some Texas football right there. Ole Miss and Mississippi State get the morning started, and this game has obviously become much more intriguing now knowing, it's intriguing for 2 reasons. One is the obvious, the Lane Kiffin, what's going to happen.
Those unaware, they're going to play a game on Friday, right? And then on Saturday at 3 o'clock, Lane's going to announce. Lane's going to announce. If you were a player on Ole Miss,
I don't even know.
I would. Do you think he's going to tell him before?
I think a lot of I don't think so. And I don't think I think the only way he'd tell them is if he was really staying.
Yeah.
Because if he was really staying, then I think he would want them to know. But if he's not, I don't think he wants to tell. I don't know. He's in a weird spot because he wants to take some of these kids with him. And obviously there's still a world where Ole Miss may ask him to coach out the year. I think it's very unlikely. But if I were Ole Miss, I'd have to really consider letting him coach the playoffs because is Ole Miss ever going to be back here?
When are we going to get back?
I don't know. The other intrigue, though, is that Mississippi State has 5 wins and 6 losses. This game obviously means a lot to them, too.
They get a little practice time in a bowl.
Yeah, and Ole Miss is a 7.5-point favorite. I could see Mississippi State giving them a fight here.
What do you think about Levy? Do you think he deserves another shot? I mean, he had so little to work with. So, and I've never been a fan. I felt like he was probably a glorified high school coach. That's just kind of the way I looked at him. But to get 5 wins out of this team, maybe 6.
One SEC win, though, is
I
the
know,
problem.
but I wasn't sure if there was any hope.
They went from 2-10 last year. I mean, you're seeing improvement, I guess, is the way to look at it.
So he's more than a glorified high school coach, but I don't know how long you hang on to this. But I think if he's been competitive this year. I don't think the seat should be hot.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. Listen, man, he's a young dude. This is his first head coaching job. My guess is he's almost certain to get another year because, again, they've improved, especially if they win. I mean, if they win tomorrow or Friday, it's automatic.
Ole Miss loses Kiffin, you got a little bit of shine on the apple.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So maybe it's worth getting
because
back.
guess what? Some of those kids at Ole Miss, they'll come across the street.
Mom can still come see me play.
Georgia's at Georgia Tech in a game that it doesn't matter much in the grand scheme.
So much.
Georgia Tech losing last week sort of kicked them in the nuts. Did you see? You know, this game it's not being played at Georgia Tech. It's being played at the Mercedes-Benz Dome.
Why?
Georgia Tech took $10 million. They sold their home game for $10 million.
Well, I'd do that.
I mean,
I'd do that.
It was clearly the right move because
no-brainer.
Their coach was saying, because everybody's like, I can't believe we sold our game. This could be a huge game for us. And he's like, without the $10 million we got to sell this game, we wouldn't have the team that we've got right now. We would not be here right now. This would be another Georgia Tech game where it doesn't matter.
Well, the Tech Stadium isn't like 10 miles from Mercedes-Benz. It's not like that's a hard commute.
And also, there's going to be more Georgia Tech fans that can – now, there will also be more Georgia fans at the game.
Well, there are going to be a lot of Georgia dogs.
Than Georgia Tech fans.
No, I have no problem with it. In fact, they should sell that in perpetuity. I mean, why not do this every year?
I would too. All right, we'll take a look at the rest of the games coming up. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
How you feeling as you head into Thanksgiving? Are you a little concerned about your appearance after not seeing everybody for a year? Did you put on a few pounds and you're going to be telling everybody, yeah, but the first of the year I'm going to hit it, and you'll see a brand new me by the time you see me again next Thanksgiving. If that's you and you're winding down the year and just not happy with how you look or feel, I want you to talk to Dr. Jacob Torres as soon as you can. He runs a place called the Institute for Functional Health, and the name signifies exactly what Dr. Torres does. Health is the primary concern, and he's never going to talk about any medications that you need not taking them. But he's going to do everything he can to make you start feeling functionally healthy, and that involves weight loss. It involves addressing underlying issues. It involves this general functional health that so many health professionals really don't take into account. How do you feel? And if you don't feel good, let's figure out a way to get you feeling better. And the first way to do that is to attack your weight. So if you're not feeling good right now and certainly not looking good, I want you to consider Dr. Torres' way of doing things because it works. It doesn't have anything to do with shots or pills. It's you learning how to eat all over again and getting the mental abilities to carry things through. And let me tell you, if you do it and you get it, it works fast. So call him today and let him explain to you why he's been so successful. His number's 210-468-1891. His website, IFFhealth.com, is a great one. Go there, answer the questions he asks. I promise you it'll open your eyes. But if it's time to lose weight, if you want to make 2026 your best year yet, call Dr. Torres today and get started. And I know you're going to come by and thank me later.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
We do have some road construction to talk about. Road work blocking 2 right lanes to I-35 southbound between Schertz Parkway and Loop 1604. About a 13-minute delay right now. We have road work blocking 2 right lanes, I-35 on the upper level. Northbound between I-10 and McCullough Avenue. And then accident reported, Loop 1604 eastbound at O'Connor. It's about a 10-minute trip, 10-minute delay right there. Stop and go traffic from Redland Road. I'm Alan Craig, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
This holiday season at AT&T, learn how to get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us with eligible iPhone trade-in. Any condition. Requires trade-in of iPhone 14 Pro Max or higher. Excludes iPhone 16e. Terms and restrictions apply. Subject to change. Visit att.com/iPhone for details.
You know the Roo Pub is proven to be the best place to watch games with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. All the games, all the fights, and when you show up at the Roo Pub, show up hungry. The food is fantastic. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch a game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
The John Clay Wolf Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
What's he talking about here? He's talking about Asian.
It wasn't me that started that old crazy Asian war.
I mean, isn't that racist?
No, I think it was a crazy Asian war, was it not? It was indeed.
It wasn't Oriental.
What would make it Oriental?
If they fried it with bell pepper and pineapple and added sweet and sour sauce, that would make it Oriental.
Listen to the John Clay Wolf Show Saturday morning at 8 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
The Gomez Law Firm is the firm that San Antonio turns to for personal injury law. We have Jose from the Gomez Law Firm here with us. With over 1,200 five-star Google reviews, the Gomez Law Firm is proud of the winning record and results that are attached to these reviews.
We encourage people to go online and look at our review because we want to make sure that you feel comfortable choosing the right attorney. And we assure you, you go to Google and look up our reviews, you're going to be satisfied.
It's important to hire an attorney you can trust, and the reviews speak for themselves. The Gomez Law Firm has been San Antonio's trusted provider of personal injury law since 1973.
There are not a lot of businesses that stick around for even 50 years, let alone personal injury law firms.
The Gomez Law Firm continues to fight for our San Antonio community, and the results matter. If you've been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, then contact them today at joegomezlaw.com. That's joegomezlaw.com.
And remember, Gomez Law fights.
Football season is in full swing, and Underdog's the best place to get on the action. And it's that time again. Feast Week is back on Underdog from November 26th through November 30th. Check the app daily for special promos. They've always got something for you there this week. Playing on Underdog's so easy. You pick whether your favorite players are going to go higher or lower on their stats, rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns. You get those picks right, you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. And of course, we've got the Cowboys Chiefs on Thanksgiving Day. Cowboys offense looks good. George Pickens, great. Let's go higher with him. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code Alamo. You'll score $100 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code Alamo. Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 18 or older and present in Texas. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
Connecticut water systems are the best of the best. I personally have one in my home. All those other water softener systems out there are junk in comparison.
For a limited time, receive a free reverse osmosis drinking station at your kitchen sink. $400 off with trade-in and 0% interest for 12 months with approved credit. Call Connecticut of San Antonio and the Hill Country. 210-656-PURE.
Check them out at ConnecticutSA.com and tell them Dave Ramsey sent you.
License number 38961.
Flight by Yingling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling and Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home for Texas A&M football. The day after Thanksgiving, Friday afternoon at 6:30. The Aggies take on the Texas Longhorns, presented by Just Pots. Pre-game at 5:30 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is Jason Minix from The Blitz, and you're listening to 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Ring-a-ding, ding, ding, dong. Keep the heads ringing. Hey, you sitting over there. Better get up out of your chair and work your body right.
This was a good cassette.
This was a good cassette.
Yeah. We're gonna funk you right on up. So
This
get
is
up,
the, gin
get
and
your
juice
groove
era.
on. Get a groove on. It's the DRE, the spectacular. It's a party. Go for your neck. So call me Blackula as I drain up jugular vein, a victim's jugular vein. Just chill.
When was the last time you had?
I spill.
Gin and juice.
Oh, I don't know.
Grapefruit juice. What was that?
Call me Clearasil. Oh. This is a badass song, man.
That was when it was a little dangerous. When rap was still out there, Mel.
Yeah.
Playing that, you had the NC-17 stuff. You had to go to the special record stores to buy it. Couldn't go into Walmart.
Yeah.
It wouldn't say that.
Oh, I bought all the vinyl, so it was
Well, you
readily
couldn't play
available.
the vinyl in your car, though.
No, that's what cassettes are for.
Right.
I made endless mixtapes.
Keep the heads ringing.
On my Marantz turntable.
Marantz.
3, 4 for the dough, 5 for the hose, 6, 7, 8 for death row.
You couldn't scratch on the Marantz. It ruined the needle completely.
No, I had my techniques.
Yeah, the techniques was up.
Mhm.
That was for them that knew what they were doing.
My mom bought me one turntable when I was 13 years old for $900 in 1983.
Good Lord.
That was
Techniques?
maybe $2-3 grand in today's money, maybe. But yeah, she put it on a charge card, but never got charged for it.
I had access to the finals that the BX.
You know where we got it? We got it on Walsham at Mobile Hi-Fi.
Mobile Hi-Fi.
Do you remember that?
Oh.
It was right there at Walsham. Right
I
there
had my
at
Alpine
Walsham 30.
stereo put into Mobile Hi-Fi on Fredericksburg back in the day.
Whoa.
Alpine.
I keep the mother.
For
I
those
get
that
so
had
much
the
ass,
means.
call me an astronaut. Yeah, baby. All right. Taking a look at the rest of the college football schedule coming up this weekend. That's most of the Friday games that matter. I mean, I guess Indiana-Purdue matters technically, but it's 28.5 points for Indiana.
Yeah, it's
They
in
should-
Stater, but there's no rivalry here.
They should roll over them there. And by the way, if you were looking for a spot where you could see Signetti maybe running it up against Purdue, seems like one of those spots.
Yeah, I mean, but he likes running up, period. But
Yeah, but when there's some of these guys you could tell he doesn't like, and I would imagine Purdue being an in-state rival, he probably looked
it's
to put
going
it
to
on
be
him.
really interesting how they prepare for Ohio State because they're kind of in the same boat A&M is. You know, really, they lose. That ain't the end of the world. They fall to four.
Season's already a win.
Yeah, so I wonder if they see the possibility, if they see a scab to pick, if they see an opportunity, do you really maybe play a couple of plays you've been holding off for a playoff game, do a couple of those things that really have worked in practice spectacularly all year that you've really been holding back? Do you use those in that game or do you save it for the playoffs?
Yeah,
You know what I
they're
mean?
saving stuff, but Signetti's got ways to run it up without showing
Oh,
anything
yeah.
new. It's tempo and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't know what they're going to look like this weekend. Utah plays Kansas on Friday. Utah obviously needs a win and a lot of help.
They are going to stomp Kansas into the dirt.
And then Arizona State, who is still alive in the Big 12 championship. That's the late game on Friday, 8 o'clock on Fox. Arizona State, a 1.5-point home dog.
Well, they lose. I mean, that's Dillingham's exit papers are imminent anyway. He's leaving.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sure
gonna
to
find
get
a
another
gig.
gig. So
11 a.m. on Saturday, the big game, Ohio State and Michigan.
Should be fun.
Ohio State is a 9.5-point road favorite. That feels hefty to
What's
me.
it? Ohio State beats everybody but Michigan.
They do. And Ohio State has done a really good job this year of keeping, like, you talk about not showing stuff. They're doing just enough to win.
35 points.
They've not been great against the spread, which is why everybody's like, "Oh, how good is Ohio State?" I think Ohio State could probably be running up scores if they wanted to. They're just not.
Well,
And they're playing for the playoffs, but do they do that now against Michigan when Ryan Day, no matter what, Ryan Day's sitting at 11-0, and his seat is warm this week.
It is.
Which is crazy.
They beat everybody but Michigan. And keep in mind, Ohio State has had this kind of year, and I still believe, even though Jeremiah Love is the most untalked about great player in college football, wide receiver for Ohio State is still the best guy in college football and has really gone unheralded. He's had a good year, not a great one, but this is a team that is the Death Star. They're just workmanlike. They don't have to work overly hard. They just got to do their job, and they're going to beat you. And I wonder how Indiana attacks that. I wonder if you go for broke and try to Or do you try to control the game? Do you try to throw over the top and get a lead and make them feel a little nervous, or do you try to control pace with them? I don't know how you beat Ohio State.
I don't either. And I do know that they care this week because Jeremiah Smith sat out last week. Cornell Tate sat out last week. They said
That's 2 top 5 picks.
We're not resting this game. This game matters to them always. I mean, it's just like when Texas plays Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Look at Chris Sims. Chris Sims is the best example of this. Chris Sims did not lose very often at Texas. Chris Sims is one of the best quarterbacks that's ever played at Texas. But when you look at what he did in that one game against Oklahoma, that against that one opponent, Chris Sims is looked at as like a bust at Texas because he can. Ryan Day is like quickly falling into that. Like, dude, you better figure this out. I don't care about 11-0.
And other coaches suffered the same fate, man.
Yeah, you can't beat these guys. You're in trouble. Got a couple more college games to talk about. Then we're going to start switching to the NFL. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
You're locked on the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville.
This report is sponsored by Dell Technologies.
It's time for Black Friday, Dell Technologies' biggest sale of the year. Enjoy huge savings on gift-worthy accessories and select PCs like the Dell 16 Plus, featuring Intel Core Ultra processors. Shop now at Dell.com/deals.
Get your furry babies over to Bluebonnet Bunkin' Biscuit for the Black Friday sale. Now is the time to lock in great savings for your babies as the new season, the new year begins. 10% off daycare and boarding is available to you right now for all the Black Friday deals. Stop by and go see all that they've got offering for you. If you're looking for discounted stays, choose any from 3 different doggy daycare packages that are now available through December the 5th, and they're going to be available until all of those spots run out. Great deals to be had. If you're heading out for the season, whether it be for Christmas anytime in between here and there, your first call before or right after you make your reservation should be to Bluebonnet Bunkin' Biscuit to make sure your babies are going to be taken care of while you're gone. And as the holiday season kicks in and you got a bunch of honeydew errands running around all day long and, going to all the parties and whatnot, make sure your babies are taken care of. Bluebonnet Bunkin' Biscuit is open early. They open late. They've got people there all the time to take care of your pets. Write this number down. It's going to save you money. It's 210-750-1294. That's 210-750-1294. Bluebonnet Bunkin' Biscuits. It's Black Friday sales. Call them now and lock it all in. And I know you're going to thank me later.
Roadrunner fans, you won't want to miss the annual UTSA Football Salute to Service game presented by USAA. The Roadrunners play host to Army this Saturday, November 29th at the Alamo Dome. UTSA will honor their senior class in a special pregame ceremony. Log on to goutsa.com/tickets or call the UTSA ticket office at 210-458-8872 to purchase your tickets today. UTSA versus Army this Saturday in the Dome. Be there, because when we win, San Antonio wins.
Honey, look. 4 calling birds.
Do they have cell phones?
Well, yeah. They're called calling birds because they have 4 lines of Cricket 5G.
How do they pay?
Oh, easy. Each line is only $25 a month.
Who are they calling?
Beats me. One sec, gotta take this.
Join Cricket Nation and get 4 lines for $25 per month each. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Cricket may temporarily slow data speeds if the network is busy. New lines only. All lines must be selected. Unlimited plan fees. Terms and restrictions apply. Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available everywhere. See cricketwireless.com for details.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Hi, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio representing people and families who've been injured in traffic collisions since 1994. The reason it's important to call me as soon as possible is the number of tricks and mistakes you can make, even up to talking to insurance companies, which I'm going to tell you not to do. And also some of the billing practices at our local hospitals. And over the last year, I've seen more and more of this, where hospitals are asking patients to assign benefits they do not have to assign, all in an effort to get more money to the hospital than they would receive if all you used was your health insurance. When you call, I will give you your options. We'll talk about your case. And all of that is free of charge. If you or a family member has been injured in a traffic accident, whether car, commercial truck, motorcycle, I want you to call me as soon as possible after the collision. My number, 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400. Or go to my website at alawyerforus.com.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, listen up, San Antonio. Multiple tours overseas, long nights monitoring cyber activity, years of protecting the country. It all adds up at University of Maryland Global Campus. Earn up to 90 credits for prior learning, military experience, and training. We call that credit where credit is due. Whether you're active duty and looking at what's next, or a veteran looking for something new, our degrees and certificate programs teach the application of emerging technologies and enduring life skills. So get started on a degree or certificate with personalized local support services and online and hybrid courses right here in San Antonio. At UMGC, turn your military rank into college credit. Eligible enlisted service members and previously enlisted veterans may receive up to 12 credits for select undergraduate courses based on their rank, and up to 90 credits in total for prior learning, military experience, and training. Visit umgc.edu/SATX to learn more.
You could think you found your dream home online, but here's the twist. The lot next door just got rezoned for years of construction. Work with the expertise and ethical training of a Realtor, here to guide and help protect you from the surprises you didn't see coming. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors, right by you.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Cruising through this Wednesday morning, we do have an accident reported. Commerce at Callahan causing no delay. A wreck did clear out, though, Loop 1604 eastbound at O'Connor. We have a disabled vehicle blocking the left shoulder, though, Loop 410 northbound at Texas 16 Bandera right there. And another disabled vehicle blocking the right shoulder, Loop 410 eastbound at McCullough Avenue. I'm Alan Craig, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio Sports Center.
We have a Thanksgiving triple header tomorrow. It starts with Green Bay and Detroit, followed by the Cowboys and Chiefs, and concludes with the Bengals and the return of Joe Burrow versus the Ravens. You can catch it all right here on San Antonio's Sports Star. In other NFL news, Josina Anderson reports that up to 3 NFL teams are interested in pursuing North Carolina head coach Bill Belichick this offseason. The newest college football playoff rankings dropped, with the top 5 remaining unchanged: Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Georgia, and Texas Tech. Oklahoma is 8th and Notre Dame 9th, and Bama 10th. Texas moving up 1 spot to 16th. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas Authority in Barricade Rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, 8:03 on the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. We're digging through the college football schedule this week and looking forward to the NFL after that.
Would you say that we have a plethora of games?
We do. And we were like, I don't know if any of you are aware of this. Rob and I aren't going to be here for the next 2 days. So you're going to be stuck with, I don't know, Rich Eisen or someone like that.
Whoever's on the network.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about football. They're just They're there to collect a check.
You're going to be in a tryptophan-induced coma for 48 hours. So
that's right. Texas Tech's at West Virginia. We talked about that. That should be blowout city.
A coronation.
Miami is at Pitt. Miami is a 7-point favorite at Pitt. I don't understand this. It's going to be freezing in Pittsburgh. Miami's not that good.
Well, neither is Pitt.
No, but
I mean, but it's if I am.
You're asking a bunch of Miami kids that finally got Miami beating Virginia Tech last week was their first win outside the state of Florida. Now they got to go up to play in that? Oh, hell no.
But it's Miami against everybody in Crystal Ball's mind. You know what I mean? We are the ultimate hated underdog. Everybody looks at us sideways knowing we don't belong and shouldn't be here. I think it's a perfect motivational tool. Let's go roll up there and kick some ass and make them throw us out.
Here's the great thing about Mario Cristobal. Just when you think the game's really important and it matters.
Oh, I'm not saying it's going to work.
That's when he poops in his pants.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if I'm Cristobal, I can find something to hang my motivational hat on.
Yeah,
you know,
no doubt.
like the whole world hates us right now. Everybody thinks we're not worthy and shouldn't be here. Let's go make them throw us out.
But that's why, on the other side, the other coach, Narduzzi, I know I love him in games like this.
Oh, yeah, whoop their ass.
Yeah. Central Florida's at BYU. BYU a 17.5-point favorite. They're trying to get into the Big 12 championship. Central Florida 5-6, trying to get to bowl eligible.
You know, if for those that didn't see a lot of BYU, and I didn't, and your only taste of them was the Tech game, that's not BYU.
No.
They got their ass handed to them. If you want to see who BYU is, look at last week. Look at the next week's where that is a powerful football team. They run the ball and they make you look bad. But if you can move fast, you can beat them. But to beat BYU is a lot more difficult than you think.
They're Big 12 good.
Yeah. No, I'm not
And
praising them anymore.
It helps that they got a bunch of 23-year-old men on their team.
Exactly. But Tech dispatched them in a way that I didn't think they were capable of. You look back to the Utah game and the way that they played tough, hard-nosed football. They're a tough out if you can run past them, which it isn't that hard. You can beat them in a way that you'll look not as good doing it. They make you look bad beating them.
Yeah. Oregon's at Washington.
Track meet, man.
Washington's a 7-point dog at home.
What's the over/under on this?
Let's see.
50, 52?
It
53?
is 51.5.
51? I think it's going to be more than that.
I like Washington here.
I don't know. But
I think Washington's able to run on them. I've been saying somebody's going to be able to run on Oregon. This is the chance.
I think Oregon's a good football team. That quarterback, he's an NFL quarterback.
I get it. I get why people think they're good, but still, their best win was a 2-point win at Iowa
in a monsoon against a very motivated football team. Oregon is not as better than they looked. Yeah, because when they beat Penn State on the road, that was a phenomenal win.
Everybody thought, they're incredible.
But I look at it more like certainly it exposed what Penn State was, but don't discount the fact that they snatched their soul in overtime in a whiteout. I mean, just the fact that they did it, even though Penn State turned out not to be what we thought they were, I think of a lot of it was because of what Oregon did to them.
And they followed it up with laying an egg at home against Indiana.
Well, yeah, they'd run out of juice. They used all they had.
Yeah.
I'll give them that. But and Lanning probably moves on after this, but I think they're a pretty good team. I like them over Washington.
LSU at Oklahoma.
Whew, this is a weird game.
Oklahoma's a 10-point favorite. The total is 36.5. That means they think that LSU is going to score like
nothing.
13 points.
Yeah, like nothing. I don't know. This is the kind of game that because Oklahoma's offense isn't that good. It's so quarterback-centric. Mateer is so important to this that if you can keep him from running, you're going to have a puncher's chance because it's going to be close. And I'm not saying that LSU can beat them, but I do think of all the potential upsets out there that people aren't looking at. This is the one because as bad as LSU is, they got a bunch of athletes there. They do have players. They just don't have a team.
LSU was all in to beat Western Kentucky last week.
I know.
That Van Buren, the kid that's now replaced Nussmeier,
the one that came from Auburn,
he stinks too.
Yeah, there's a reason he left Auburn.
Their quarterback play is just so poor. They've got no direction.
But you don't have to do that much offensively to beat Oklahoma is the worry I would have.
In their last 2 games, they beat Arkansas by 1 point at home. They beat Western Kentucky by 3 points at home. That's probably the 2 weakest teams on their schedule. And now they're going to Oklahoma for a game where it matters for Oklahoma.
It does matter. Just I would be very careful, Oklahoma, because LSU is more than a wounded animal. But they do still have players, and you want one last bit of self-respect. This is it.
And the other thing is on the road this year, LSU is 1-3. The one win that we got all excited about, all worked up.
A long time ago.
Remember when LSU was number 3 in the country? Because
long time ago.
They won at Clemson. Oh, let's give them a crown. Well, now that's their only road win.
But they had an entirely different staff back then.
Yep. That was then, and this is now. Yeah, a lot's changed between.
All I know, you better get up early. Don't let them believe there's a chance, because there's a bunch of seniors on that LSU team that this is all they got.
I don't know how LSU scores is where I'm at.
Well,
with that
it's
game.
not. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. But of all the teams that is wounded and just flailing and could get you, I think it's LSU.
Vanderbilt's at Tennessee, up on Rocky Top. Vanderbilt, a 3.5-point road dog here.
I like Vanderbilt.
Do you?
Yeah.
This is a big game for them, man. And Diego Pavia in big games as underdog seems to show up. I tend to lean that way as well. And I guess I think Vanderbilt's better than everybody else seems to think they are. I don't know.
We talked about their record. They are good.
They're solid.
And I think if you look at Tennessee's wins over the last several weeks, it's against some lesser things.
Yeah.
And OU went in there and slobber knocked them. So I think they're a beatable team.
Yeah, I think so too. The list of wins for Tennessee this year: Syracuse, East Tennessee, UAB, Mississippi State, Arkansas, Kentucky, New Mexico State, Florida.
Yeah.
The losses: Georgia, Alabama, Oklahoma, a.k.a. teams with a pulse.
Right. And tough football teams. All 3 of those teams are dominant physical football teams. They're not going to try to outrun you. They'll try to run over you.
Virginia Tech's at Virginia. Big game for Virginia if a win puts them in the ACC championship game. They're 8.5-point favorites. Total frauds, but we won't find out till they play SMU next week. Alabama's at Auburn. Alabama, a 6.5-point favorite on the road here.
I think Alabama has their way.
It's hard for me to say that because crazy things happen in this game.
I know, but this is not the year. Auburn just isn't very good, man. They're just not very good.
They're not, but also Auburn's playing for a bowl game.
Yeah, all that, and probably auditioning for a new coach as usual. But Alabama, this is the Kalen DeBoer kind of. I think they're going to whoop them.
And Alabama's got to win. I mean, if Alabama wins, they're likely in. They are in the playoff. If they lose, they're out.
And if they do whoop them the way I think Preston might get himself at least to New York and might have an inside track to a Heisman if he does what.
Why do you keep calling Ty Simpson Preston? Where does that come from?
I don't know where that comes from, but Simpson. I don't know where it comes from, but it locked in. But I do think with that kind of game, he can get himself to New York.
Maybe. He's got the stats.
Yeah.
Almost 3,000 yards, 22 touchdowns, 4 picks. USC against UCLA. USC's a 21.5-point favorite here. Who cares? Tulane 30.5 against Charlotte. Free square.
They need to power out.
They do.
Yeah.
SMU minus 14 on the road at Cal. It does worry me on the road. It's an ACC game where they've got to go out to the West Coast, but I think SMU handles them.
That's a quick flight.
And Notre Dame at Stanford. Notre Dame 32.5-point favorites in this one.
Did you see Andrew Luck celebrating a touchdown over the weekend? He is such a nerd.
He's really is.
He's such a nerd.
Notre Dame probably puts it on these guys. That's what they're trying to do right now. All right. Let's take a break, Vic. We're back on track.
Yeah, and then we'll Diego Pavia's mom.
Oh, watch any Vanderbilt game. You'll see her 100 times. She's like, they show her more than they show Taylor Swift at Chiefs games.
I know. Man, she's
my
a little
gosh.
tortita.
Oh.
Milf. Just a little.
She's not for you, Vic. Stop it.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, she's not for you. All right, we'll get into the NFL. Big weekend in the NFL as well. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Ewok Kubota should be first and foremost on your honey-do list or heading out to buy your Christmas gifts because Let me tell you, if I could have anything in the world underneath my tree, it would be a big orange tractor. Brought to me directly from Ewok Kubota. It's time to go for the end of the year sales event at all the Ewok Kubotas. And you know you're going to get a good deal. You know when you walk into an Ewok Kubota that the product they're selling sells itself. It's an Ewald. It's a Kubota. It's going to work. That orange matters on farms and ranches and properties across Central and South Texas that came from Ewald, because when you get the machinery, you get the Kubota name, but you get the Ewald commitment to keeping you a customer and making sure you are taken care of in every way possible. And that includes the things that you might not even consider, like after the sale, parts and service. One call does it all with them. Whether you need it delivered, they got it in store, in stock, they make sure they've got all the parts you need, or you need somebody to come out and take care of you, dropping off rental things. If there's an industrial job you need to rent, Kubotas should be the first thought, and Ewald should be your first call. If you're getting yourself a brand new tractor, maybe it's time for hay balers. There are great financing options. There are great deals to be had. And heck, it's the end of the year, but go on by and let them tell you happy holidays and Merry Christmas and celebrate appropriately. That's Ewok Kubota. You know who they are, and you know they've been around your neighborhood for a long time, because from the Texas coast to the Texas hill country, Ewok Kubota, well, they're your Christmas Kubota dealer.
1, 2, 3, Cowboys! South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Thursday afternoon at 3:30. It's the Cowboys' 59th straight Thanksgiving Day matchup as the boys welcome the Kansas City Chiefs to Jerry World. Pre-game at 2:30. Presented by AA Best Bail Bonds, the Davis Law Firm, Hornitos Tequila, Connecticut, and Jim Beam.
How about them Cowboys?
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
The Roo Pub has proven to be the best place to watch games with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. All the games, all the fights, and when you show up at the Roo Pub, show up hungry. The food is fantastic. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch a game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
From a fender bender to a total loss, Davis Law Firm has a team of expert attorneys ready to get you back on the road with the verdict or settlement you deserve. Y hablamos español. Want more? Call the Fours. Davis Law Firm San Antonio, 444-4444.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
This college football season, the Crunch Time Hero of the Week is brought to you by PorkRinds.com, the nation's premier hub for pork rind lovers everywhere. Each week, a college player will post on Instagram, and each share over a 2-week period equals a $1 donation to the Archer Foundation, which helps families who are dealing with DIPG, DMG, pediatric brain cancer. Giving back with the perfect snack to celebrate those big Crunch Time plays. Find your rind at PorkRinds.com or find Southern Recipe pork rinds at HEB.
Stay warm and save money this winter with a heater tune-up from Right Home Services. Their expert techs make sure your system runs efficiently and safely. Call 210-444-0000 or visit RightHomeServices.com. Get it done right.
The right stuff
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio, and since 1994, I've been representing people and families seriously injured by negligent drivers. I think everyone knows that driving while using a cell phone, texting, posting videos is dangerous. Study after study shows that use of a cell phone like this is the same or worse than driving under the influence. Yet, many people insist on using their cell phones while driving. I've had many cases where my client was injured by one of these people because they chose to use their cell phone. Who are these people? You and I have both seen them, probably today. Men, women, old, young, minivan drivers, truck drivers, 18-wheeler drivers. I know this. The same person that chooses to use their cell phone while driving is the same person who will lie about it later just to avoid taking responsibility. If you choose to use a cell phone while driving and hurt someone, you'd better hope they don't call me. If you or a family member has been injured in a vehicle collision, call me. Jason Thompson, 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, when it comes to Texas A&M, we have got you covered.
Bob Ballou, our Longhorn insider, plus the voice of the Aggies, Andrew Monaco, will join us.
And a big game for the Cowboys, the Kansas City Chiefs in town. We'll talk about that with RJ Ochoa, blogging the boys.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. You're locked on The Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
It's showtime.
We them boys. Huddle, huddle, huddle. Hold up. Man, you made a hit just with this.
That's all it takes nowadays.
God, why I should have been a rapper. We them boys, we making noise. All right. Hey, let's give away these Back in Black tickets. I got an AC/DC tribute band live January 3rd at the Aztec Theater. I got a couple tickets for you. If you don't win these, you can get them at livenation.com. But let's go with caller number 3, 210-656-3776. You'll go see Back in Black, the AC/DC tribute band on January 3rd at the Aztec. All right. The early game on Thanksgiving Day, tomorrow. The game that we're going to watch during mealtime, Packers and the Lions. Lions 2.5-point favorites at home.
Must win for both.
It really is a big game for both.
Literally.
By the way, in the last 10 years, if you take out the times when the Cowboys are favored, so if you bet on every favorite that's not the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving, you're hitting at about a 66% clip.
It's hard to play on Thursday.
Bet the favorites generally on Thanksgiving.
And we always used to say, Cowboys, you have an advantage here. You do it every year. There is no reason you know how to prepare and apply yourselves. And it's hard to play Sunday to Thursday, and you know how to do it. And a lot of times they get that whole week prior to it. So it's always kind of embarrassing when they do go down hard because they had more time and know what they're doing.
The Lions, though, 2.5-point favorites here. I don't like the way either one of these teams are playing right now. The Lions are they still don't seem right to me. The Eagles game, their offense was broken. I guess they kind of got it right last week against the Giants, but I'm still not sold. And then the Packers, I've been talking about it for a while. The Packers have some real issues on offense without Tucker Kraft and without Josh Jacobs. I don't know. And Josh Jacobs might play, I guess, but this is not a very good offensive football team.
Not now.
I tend to trust the Lions. It's Jared Goff indoors, which is a lot better. I think I like the Lions this weekend. On tomorrow.
There is a cancer. I don't know if it's operable or inoperable in Detroit. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's play calling. Maybe that's the fix for Campbell. But we've seen both sides of that coin. But there's something kind of, the concern when the season began was losing your brain trust at OC and DC. And they, early on it seemed like it. But this is a team that you can kind of feel that they don't quite have the bearings that they've had in the past. They still have good guys, and I still don't want to play them, but they seem beatable. there's
very beatable.
something about them, and they shouldn't.
But they're still they're 4-1 at home. They are still very tough to beat in their building. In fact, the only team the only team that beat them this year was the Vikings, and that was a wild game. But they a lot better team in their building than they are away from it. That's kind of the benefit I'm going to give them this week. And if you're looking for player props, I know it's always hard to pick which one of the Lions running backs is going to go off any given week. David Montgomery scores a touchdown against the Packers every time they play. The Packers are weaker up the middle than on the edges, and the Detroit Lions generally use David Montgomery and hammer on them. So I if you're playing props, that's probably the one to look at. Cowboys Chiefs, we've talked about quite a bit. What's your thought where this game goes?
Cowboys at home, a little bit of momentum. They're feeling good about themselves. If they can stop any semblance of rushing from Kansas City's offense, if they can keep them under like 40 yards on the ground, I think they've got a genuine shot.
The Cowboys are 3-7 against the spread on Thanksgiving the last 10 years.
If that interior defense plays like they have over the last couple of weeks, I think they've got a shot to kind of make the Kansas City defense a little nervous. But I still think Kansas City probably scores 28 points. It's just going to be can they keep Mahomes intact and that offense show up again like they did in the second half? Yeah, they got a puncher's chance.
Much like the Lions, Cowboys obviously a much better team at home than they are on the road, and the Chiefs one road win all season long.
Who'd have thought we'd say that?
And that was at the Giants. They've lost at Jacksonville, at Buffalo, and at Denver this season. Their only win on the road at the Giants. So not an ideal situation here. The question is, do you think the Chiefs are dead? And I've learned my lesson so many times. Like if you think the Chiefs are dead, you're probably wrong.
Does the style of defense to me or to you, like the way the Cowboys are going to try to play Kansas City, I think is to get speed, get those guys and make sure you got guys covering all the. Do the Cowboys have the manpower to play that kind of defense?
Not really.
See, that's at the end of the day.
No,
I
but
think that's the question.
The Chiefs have leaned a lot on the run in recent weeks because Xavier Worthy just kind of isn't what he was supposed to be. Although Rashee Rice has been pretty damn good. But I think they're going to do a good job limiting the run, which means it's going to be all on Patrick Mahomes. And, man, who knows? It's hard for me to doubt them, especially in these big national game spots. So I lean to the Chiefs here. Bengals are at the Ravens in the night game. Ravens are 7-point favorites at home. All the money is coming on Cincinnati because word on the street.
Here it comes.
Joe Burrow's back, baby.
Joe Cool, baby.
Joe Burrow coming back for the 3-8 Cincinnati Bengals. And on the other side, Lamar Jackson banged up. He says he's going to play, but he's banged up again. This time it's a toe. The question is, though, can the Bengals defense hold up here? And that's going to be the tough part. Still no Trey Hendrickson. T. Higgins is going to be out. He's concussed and on a short. No one's ever come back from a concussion on a short week, and his looked pretty gnarly anyway. They do get Jamar Chase back from a suspension.
That matters.
But to me right now, the Ravens just have too much momentum.
I'll tell you, they have all the momentum, and they have – I mean, the comeback that they've offered the NFL over the last month and a half has been pretty ridiculous. I mean, they're playing just good enough to win, and that's been the most ridiculous part of it. They haven't been playing great. They played good enough to win every game. And if Lamar is limited and if Joe Burrow is fresh, I think there's a fun game in store. But I can't imagine a world where Baltimore loses this game. I just can't see it. After all I've seen over the last month, the grit that it's taken, I saw Riddick on ESPN on the TV and saying that Henry gets 150 yards. I don't think he's capable of that or the team's capable of it, but I think they're going to give him the ball enough times to where it just controls the game.
I will say I'll be on Thursday night when I'm eating my leftovers and have pie crumbs on my shirt. I'll be cheering my ass off for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
And hopefully all of America is too. Friday, we got one game on Friday, 2:00, Bears-Eagles.
And
For those of you who are
consider the significance.
Maybe you're not into college football.
The NFL is playing on Friday.
Black Friday.
It is
that's
such
right.
a strange thing that they've just kind of crept into every possible time slot.
Yeah,
because this was college football day.
But this is also a huge game.
Oh yeah,
this
it's a
is
great way to do it.
The NFC East leading Eagles, the NFC North leading Chicago Bears.
Can we honestly crown the Bears if they beat the Eagles a legitimate NFC contender?
Ooh,
because everybody else will.
No, I won't. But mostly the reason why is I don't even look. The Eagles right now aren't even on my contenders list. My list of contenders in the NFC is Rams, Seahawks. Like that's my list.
Well, the reason I say it this way is I think if the Eagles are gonna be who they want to be, they're gonna have to rip one. They're gonna have to come out and dominate a team like this. And I think the Bears can throw over them. I think the Bears have a shot in this, and I'm afraid that I'm going to wake up on Saturday morning going to have to consider the Chicago Bears a legitimate contender to fight for an NFC East second-round playoff game. Third, this is a team that can move the ball, can play some defense, and he's not turning the ball over. Caleb's actually playing like a winning quarterback. I don't think he is, but he's playing like one.
Yeah, I don't trust the Eagles' offense right now. And that's why, like, when you were talking about the Cowboys' defense playing a lot better, remember the Cowboys' defense has played the Raiders and the Eagles' offense, which is broken. Like, that's
that's all I can judge. So I have to accept it. But you're right. This has been a very limited offense. And that's why I expect if they're going to do something, this is the week for Sirianni to go, all right, AJ, get ready. It's coming your way. We're throwing and we're running. We're doing all this stuff. Yeah. We're going to uncork one.
I don't like the Eagles being 7-point favorites over anybody right now. Like, the Eagles aren't a team that I trust. Like, with their offense, I don't trust them to get any margin. I certainly don't want to bet on the Bears either.
But at what point will they reach where you start to even consider?
If they get to the NFC Championship game, we'll have a discussion.
Well, that ain't going to happen. Let's not get
ourselves. Let's stop wasting time. Texans are at the Colts. Colts 4.5-point favorites against the Texans.
I think they covered.
I think the Colts cover too. Yeah, I think they get right. The Texans. I think this is a bounce back spot for the Colts. It's a buy low, sell high.
All right. So what happens if we have one more Daniel Jones old New York Giant game? Is there an issue in Colts land? Do they have a quarterback problem?
Well, listen, I don't expect Daniel Jones to look great. He's playing against probably the best defense in the league.
Yeah, so can they make Daniel Jones the one we remember as Danny Dimes?
No, listen, if the Colts have any chance of doing anything this year, it's not going to be because of Daniel Jones. It's going to be because Daniel Jones didn't mess things up.
And I think that's going to be the key against the
Texans. That's just stay out of the way, dude. It has to be. This has to. If the Colts go anywhere, it has to be the Jonathan Taylor show. Right. Which means basically Daniel Jones, don't turn the ball over. Just don't give it away. Vikings are at the sea, and that's the other thing. The Colts offensive line right now, the Texans had their way with the Bills. The Bills offensive line is beat to hell right now. Texans had their way with them. The Colts offensive line is so good.
And Cook actually ran the ball.
Yeah.
He did. He moved it.
And the Colts haven't lost a game at home this year. I like the Colts. Vikings at the Seahawks.
This another one.
This number's wild, though. 11.5.
The Seahawks are that good, man. At what point do we just accept the fact that they can stop you and score over you? Jigba is a baller, man.
I think they're really good. I actually think the Vikings might be better this week with Carson Wentz playing instead of J.J. McCarthy.
Maybe.
Like, you might get a bump. J.J. McCarthy sucks. So I expect not that Carson Wentz is anything special, but at least he can throw a football.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Bills are at the Steelers. Bills are 3.5-point favorites on the road.
Gosh, they need this, man.
I don't feel great about it either. This is a Mike Tomlin spot. Mike Tomlin at home against a team everybody says is better than his. These are usually the games Mike Tomlin wins.
And Buffalo, y'all can lose the game and still have the acuity to get through it. I think this is more about the Tomlin at home effect. You just got to be competitive against the Steeler team that is. This is a team you can beat.
I'll be honest. The Bills lose this game. They're in a position where they might not make the playoffs.
I don't think I'm there yet. But, yeah, I can see the numbers, the math there. This is a tough one. I think there's a little bit of last week was a little bit of a trap game, I think. I think they was looking past.
Remaining schedule for Buffalo after this. So let's say they lose this one. They're 7-5. Next week they get Joe Burrow
Yeah.
Which
you're
still
right.
Joe
You're right.
Burrow.
But
the two after that at Patriots, who already beat them once in their house.
They're going to lose that one.
At the Browns.
Nah, you'll beat them.
The Browns are a different animal at home, and if Myles Garrett might have a dozen sacks on that team.
Shedeur Sanders.
And then home against the Eagles, home against the Jets to close it out.
There's 2 losses in there.
I mean,
you're
talking about maybe 10-7. 10-7's you're a maybe.
Let me tell you, if that happens, even with all the injuries, it might be time to shuffle the deck in Buffalo.
The favorite to be the next coach fired to the NFL is Sean McDermott.
I don't know if I'm there, but as far as manpower, you're going to have to get past the idea that Josh Allen can carry this offense by himself. We just need bits and pieces. You're going to have to go spend some money on somebody to genuinely help him.
John says Carson Wentz is on the IR. They're right. Yeah. Boy. I don't know who it's not going to be McCarthy. I don't know who it's going to be.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean,
it really doesn't. This is all about the other team.
Concussion protocol. Max Brosmer. Oh,
it doesn't matter.
That's why the Seahawks are 11.5-point favorites.
But even if McCarthy was playing or Wentz, I mean, every quarterback on that I just mentioned has 2 turnovers in them, all 3 of them. So I don't think it matters as far as continuity. But Seattle is that good, man.
Yeah,
they really are.
All right, we'll dig into the rest of the games on the other side. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
How you feeling this morning? Hopefully your back isn't as tight as mine, but if you did wake up with a sore back, or maybe it's a frozen shoulder, maybe you sprained an ankle or a trick knee, whatever it might be, as you're heading into the holiday weekends, if your pain is keeping you out of life, man, what a terrible time to suffer. Don't. Rosti's here. They can fix, and they'll fix you fast. All around San Antonio, Rosti providers are expert level trained to get you out of pain. That's their only job. And the reason Rosti has been so successful around this great country of ours is because it works, and it works fast, because they do things a little bit differently. When you go to an Rosti provider, you're going to get a full evaluation. They're going to find out why you're in pain, and then they fix the problem through a variety of techniques that do not involve surgery, does not involve pills to hide or dull the pain. I'm talking about your body fixing itself, and it works. I'm living proof. I've had lower back issues most of my adult life. If you're stumbling around right now in pain, write this number down. You can get in and see somebody today. It's 1-800-404-6050, because you don't need a referral. You can make your appointment on the call, and if you want to find out where one is, go to Arossi.com. They got a great map. Listen close. Don't let pain keep you from doing things that you love. Arossi is here to fix you. Call them today. They're going to take care of you, and when they do, come on by and thank me later.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Construction is the name of the game right now. We do have some roadwork blocking 2 right lanes. I-35 is the upper level, northbound between I-10 and McCullough Avenue. Also, an accident blocking the left lane. Loop 410 westbound approaching Southland Road. Stop-and-go traffic back from SWW White right there. Also, another accident reported, Commerce at Callahan Road. And then we have an accident blocking the right shoulder. I-10 westbound at Loop 410. And then finally, that wreck did clear out Loop 1604 eastbound at O'Connor. I'm Alan Craig, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's one-day-only Thanksgiving Day deals are coming. For a limited time, get up to 50% off on Lowes.com to save big on holiday favorites. Valid 11/27, only on Lowes.com. While supplies last.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Coach Saban here. On the field or on your walls, coverage matters. That's why I go with Behr Marquee Interior Paint and Primer from the Home Depot.
exceptional hide, advanced stain blocking, and over 1,000 colors to choose from. Behr Marquee delivers one-coat coverage that stands up to real life. One-coat coverage, no overtime. Behr Marquee, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid only when tinted to colors from the Behr Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Collection.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Thomas J. Henry Law fights even when the insurance company says your claim is worth nothing. Thomas J. Henry doesn't back down. That's how we put over $1 billion in our clients' pockets in just the last 4 years. Visit thomasjhenrylaw.com. Principal Office, San Antonio.
Blue Star Tequila, the world's first and only 100% night harvested agave. And you might be saying, well, why do I care when it's harvested? It allows the agave to be harvested while it's resting and out of the brutal heat. Benefits to workers who would normally work into the heat of the day. It's just better for the flavoring. And speaking of flavoring, it's 100% additive free. No flavoring, sweetening, or coloring added, and it's unfiltered. Live your life unfiltered and do it with Blue Star Tequila. Find Blue Star Tequila at Alamo City Liquors, Costco, Specs, and Total Wine.
No one does happy hour like Twin Peaks. Whatever your preference, we have everything from tequila cocktails and extensive bourbon category to top shelf spirits and cocktails served over those beautiful icy balls. Local craft beers and handcrafted whiskey cocktails round out an adventurous drink menu that's second to none. And Twin Peaks hand-stretched flatbreads, oh, they're coming out hot. Close out your night with our favorite flatbreads. They're available during the late night hours, Sunday through Thursday for only $8. That's only from your favorite lodge, Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, and oh, those scenic views.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and AARP Texas are sending Cowboy fans to Jerry World to see America's team play all season long. How do you get in on the action? Head to sasportstar.com now and register to win. sasportstar.com. Live it up with the boys in the Big D from AARP Texas and 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, good morning. Let's go over to the Buyers Barricade guest line. You know him, you love him. The man, the myth, the legend from Arosty, Dr. Jason Garrett. Good morning, Doctor.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning, Doc.
How we doing, boss?
I'm doing good. I'm in Colorado right now.
Rocket
Of
Mountain
course.
High.
Whereabouts in Colorado?
Fort Collins.
Fort
It's my
Collins.
sister's house.
Oh, lovely.
Yep. Traveled up here with 3 gigantic dogs. I may have 2 even bigger dogs.
What's the weather
But,
like? Got a little
love
snow
it.
on the ground, I hope?
No snow, but it's 17 degrees right now. It's nice
Yeah.
and crisp.
Oh,
Tis the season. Awesome.
How's the devil's lettuce up there in Fort Collins?
He wouldn't know of such things.
It's plentiful. And
Yeah,
it comes
it's
in
plentiful
lots of
for
gummies
sure.
for 'em and
Are you a giblet
beer for
guy,
'em.
Doc? Are you down with the giblet gravy?
Yeah, I think my mom used to make that. She put that in there. You don't really taste it. It's because it's so ground up. But yeah, I definitely like the gravy. I like everything about Thanksgiving.
Is there something you tell people don't eat on Thanksgiving because it's poison for your body?
There's nothing's off limits.
No rules.
The only thing I don't eat is anything green or vegetable. That's just I'm not gonna eat a green bean casserole. I want anything healthy. It's gonna be just pure gluttony.
In all seriousness, there's a lot of 10Ks and turkey trots and half marathons going on all weekend long.
My wife asked me if I wanted to do a turkey trot. I said, absolutely not.
So for those that honestly, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to get rousted out of bed over the next couple of days by friends and family to go down and participate in a 5 or a 10K. What do you do if you're not prepared, but you're going to go do this kind of thing? What's the best thing you can do when you're done with the race?
Yeah, this is pretty timely because I'm actually forcing my family, my daughters, and their 2 boyfriends to do a 4-mile turkey trot tomorrow morning at 18 degrees temperature.
So you do this, and you're not in shape, and you're walking off. What's the best thing you could do to just survive the next 3 days?
Really, it's Thanksgiving time. So, I mean, ideally, you want to make sure you're hydrated, get some electrolytes. You're probably a little dehydrated from the night before. You're definitely going to be dehydrated after Thanksgiving if you imbibe like most people do. So drink a lot of water, stretch out, foam roll, go for a walk after Thanksgiving dinner to kind of loosen up, get some of that soreness out. But generally, I mean, you don't have to do too much. You're going to have a couple days off. You'll be fine. Just don't overdo it on the actual run, and you'll be okay.
So the age-old question will be heat versus ice, because it always feels so much better to go get the heating pad for whatever's bothering you. But that just kind of prolongs it, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you're not used to running and you run a 5K or a 4-mile race, you're going to have a lot of acute inflammation in your knees and your ankles, probably in your low back and hips. So ice is going to be your friend. Heat's going to make that a little worse. It'll feel great, but it's going to make you more sore, more inflamed. So initially, anytime you have acute inflammation, you want to ice for the first 48, 72 hours, 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off, and avoid deep heat.
All right, let's get into the bodies this week. Joe Burrow looks like he is going to be a go for Thursday, tomorrow, against the Bengals. Been out 2.5 months with this toe injury. What kind of limitations would you expect? Or do you think after 2.5 months, like it's full throttle, they wouldn't put him out here, it doesn't seem like, unless he was 100%, right?
And is there a brace that he can wear?
Yeah, there's not really a brace. What they do, there's some really good tape jobs you can do for turf toe. But if you have like an inflamed turf toe, there's nothing you can do. You can't play. So the fact that they're putting him out there, that means he's pretty well healed. Like we talked about before, there's a wide variance in turf toe pain and dysfunction. It's he's probably on the more of the mild side, so it's going to be arthritis later on, a little bit of joint inflammation. I don't see any restrictions whatsoever other than his just conditioning and obviously there's game football shape, which is a lot different than being in shape. Just getting used to being hit that hard during a game.
Absolutely. All right, as we head through all of these college football games and the ramifications of losses, when you deal with those kind of bumps and bruises that teams are looking for to close a season out, and you're dealing with, say, like let's say a running back at Texas A&M who's dealing with an issue, how important is the number of days rest between a game? I mean, what does 24 hours mean when you're dealing with, when you're dealing with that, let's say a rolled ankle?
It can be a huge difference. The amount of treatment you can get in 24 hours, you can go from I can't walk to I can sprint and cut in 24 hours if you get really aggressive, appropriate treatment, especially if you have 3 or 4 days. So let's say the first day afterwards, it's killing you, it's hurting a lot. The more you can use it, as long as nothing's torn, the better off you are. And so avoiding any movement is going to delay your recovery. Even though it hurts like crazy, the sooner you put functional stress on it, functional weight on it, it gets dramatically better every day. So 24, 48, 72 hours later, I mean, it can almost be a brand new ankle. And then you throw some adrenaline on there, some tape. I mean, there's really, especially a rivalry game like that against UT, where this makes, national championship implications, SEC championship implications. I don't think he's going to feel any pain. I think he'll be fine.
Andrew Makuba, the second-round rookie for the Philadelphia Eagles, fractured his ankle on Sunday. What's the? I mean, is that always surgical, or can they put a cast on it? And is there any way he comes back at all in the playoffs?
Yeah, it depends where he fractured it. So if it's on his fibula, that bone on the outside, you can have a pretty small fracture there and actually play through it. You can even fracture your fibula in the middle part of the shaft of the lower leg. Donovan McNabb did that a few years ago and played several games with a broken fibula because it's not a weight-bearing bone. It's where muscles attach. And so if you can tolerate the pain, you're okay. If it's anywhere on the tibia, the bigger ankle bone, or it's inside the ankle joint itself, you're probably looking at surgery, at least casting it, and you're done for the season. So if it's a mild fracture, there's a chance he can come back, but if it's a significant one, there's no chance.
Looking toward the basketball world, we've got a torn meniscus. Domantas Sabonis dealing with that. When you see that anymore, they're going to reevaluate him in 3 to 4 weeks, which kind of tells me they're probably not going to surgerize him. In the meantime, for the next 3 to 4 weeks, when you have the torn meniscus, what is the most appropriate treatment?
Rest is important. Probably get some peptides, some healing peptides. definitely all the different therapeutic modalities are going to put on it. Keeping range of motion, keeping his quad really strong. There's some electric stim things now out it's called Russian stim that you can keep as much or more strength in your quad muscles, even if you're not using them, just by putting it on and contracting with them. They also have some ways that you can constrict the muscles, constrict the blood flow, which increases your strength pretty dramatically. So meniscus tears are not that big of a deal. They used to be much more concerning. They did a study in Baylor where they did, several hundred people. They did a fake surgery and they did real surgeries, and the outcomes were exactly the same after 1 month and 6 months. So it's, sometimes it is significant. You have to operate on it, but a lot of times you don't. And the fact that they're going to reevaluate after 3 or 4 weeks means it's not that serious, and it has a really good chance of healing.
That's crazy. With the advent of the orthoscope those many years ago, that it was such a marked jump forward. I think maybe were people too eager to just go get scoped and have it trimmed because it was easier than just getting completely a zipper cut.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, there's a lot of reps involved, and they do come back pretty quickly even from that. I mean, I had meniscus surgery. I tried to rehab it for 6 months, and it was just too big of a tear. I literally had the surgery, and I was playing in a soccer game with no brace on a month later. So it does work really well with the right candidates, but I think it has been overutilized a lot in the last probably 10 or 15 years.
All right, let's talk about soft-ass Baker Mayfield. His left shoulder, not his throwing shoulder, his left shoulder has a low-grade sprain, and they're saying he's probably going to miss this week, and we'll try and get him back next. He's not old. Is this dude being a baby? Like, come on, man. He threw the ball down the field. He threw the ball he tried to throw it 70 yards. He threw it about 50, throws a pick, and then immediately goes down and holds his left shoulder. Is this guy faking it? Are we got a malingerer on our hands here?
No. I mean, he did trip when he threw that pass. It wasn't like he had his full weight into it. You got to give him a little credit there.
Yeah, thanks,
And
Doc.
he injured it pretty significantly a few plays before that, or a few quarter or so before that, where he definitely took a hard hit. He probably has a mild sprain of his AC joint, which those you can play through during a game until it gets to the point where you can't. And then it's just extreme pain. The next day, it's complete agony. If you can get the inflammation down, get some good treatment on it, if it was a playoff game, I would think he would probably play. He'd take a shot. He'd be okay. The reason they want to rest and get a little more treatment is if he falls hard on that again, he can break it or completely separate his AC joint. So it's being conservative. I wouldn't call him soft. He seems to be a bit of a gamer. So I don't know what you have against Baker, but everything I've seen about him, he's pretty tough.
Back off Baker, man.
Soft.
Back off.
All right, that is Dr. Jason Garrett. Hey, man, enjoy Thanksgiving. Thanks for making some time for us today.
Stay safe, Doc.
All right. Thanks, guys.
That is Dr. Jason Garrett from Arasti. He and all our guests join us via the Buyers Barricade guest line. Buyers Barricades providing traffic control, rental, and sales for San Antonio and beyond.
What did Baker ever do to you?
I know.
What
My
point
left
did you
shoulder
turn
hurts.
against Baker?
My left shoulder hurts.
All that it's that, I don't know.
Give me a break.
His
Baker.
elbow hurts.
Yeah, my left shoulder hurting. All right, back to the NFL games coming up this weekend. I'll be honest, the Sunday slate is not all
but
that
that's
appealing.
why everybody's on the road on Sunday, so they give us a light slate.
That must be it, because it is. It's not nearly as pretty as the Thursday, Friday games.
Yeah, it's easy to nap in the car.
How about the 49ers and the Browns? Dude.
That's like an intentional nap.
I'm going to lose my mortgage this week betting on the 49ers. The 49ers minus 4.5. I saw a thing on Twitter. I saw Kendrick Perkins, I think Kendrick Perkins is a dope, but I saw him on X saying Shedeur Sanders is the most powerful black man since Barack Obama. And all I'm thinking is,
what?
Have you guys seen this guy play football?
I don't know the context of that, but I do think that his Q rating is pretty high. I think there's a lot of people paying attention to him.
Oh, yes.
But, you can decide why.
Do you think Shedeur gets a job done this weekend?
No.
I do. I have faith.
Because you hate the 49ers.
I don't think it'll be his fault.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be his fault. The 49ers are a decent to good football team.
No one's
the Browns,
giving them a chance.
That defense that the 49ers have managed to cobble together under Saleh is actually fairly effective, minus the stars. So this isn't about Shedeur. This is about a rookie quarterback going against a defense that has to play great for them to win. The offense is McCaffrey and then plan B, whatever the hell that might be. But the defense is absolutely so good that they have to play well for the 49ers to win. I don't trust Purdy. I mean, we saw the INTs, but the defense is good, and I think they're going to take it away. They're going to confuse him. Saleh's a good defensive mind. I think Shedeur might even play okay considering what he's going against, but this is a tough ask.
1984, the last time the Browns lost to the 49ers in Cleveland. Of course.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they
84. Was that Brian Sipe? Was he still the
quarterback?
quarterback?
They've only played 4 times since then.
I was in 8th grade when that happened.
That was I think that was were they the Cardiac Browns?
I don't even know.
They had comebacks that year.
I don't even know. But
Did they have Browns on their helmet?
No, this was still there. Brian. I think it had Brian Sipe and Webster Slaughter and those guys.
Sipe. I remember that name.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I'm still. I will not be. I mean, at least it's going to take a lot to convince me that Shedeur Sanders has anything more than I think he does.
Personal. He's a rookie quarterback that was underprepared to come out and be successful. Is a hard ass for anybody.
And then he went straight to the douchebaggery as soon as he got a glimmer of success.
Then you throw in the arrogance, and I expect the formula to be a thorough thrashing.
Jags at the Titans, yawn. Saints at the Dolphins, gross. Yeah. Falcons at the Jets. Yeah, all these games just don't matter.
Yeah,
Cardinals at the Bucks. That's going to be Jacoby Brissett versus Ted Bridgewater. Rams at the Panthers. Rams minus 10.5 on the road.
Something there.
Decent
that's
game.
A game.
Chargers 8.5-point favorites hosting the Raiders.
Another one.
And then the Broncos 6.5-point favorites at Washington. All right. Want to talk a little Spurs on the other side. Morning Huddle 94.1.
You're listening to the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville.
This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you can find so many holiday essentials, all for under $25. With new arrivals every day, you never know what amazing deals you'll find. Don't wait. Find a location at macysbackstage.com.
Now's the time to head over any of the South Texas Ewald Kubotas because the specials are stacked deep and they're selling them cheap. I say it all the time. No reasonable offer is ever refused at Ewald because, they're making friends and they're making long-term commitments to you as you to them because when you get a Kubota, it's going to last you a long time. That orange, it matters. And when you're looking for a tractor around the property, around the ranch, there's no better than Kubota. And let me tell you, the deals are going on right now. Great financing available for the 2 best-selling models of the Ewald Kubota, so there's reason enough to put a tractor underneath the tree, and afterwards, long after the sale, the service is going to be there for you. If you're looking for a new ATV to head out to the lease and get to and from your deer stand and carry that big old lunker back to camp, there's not a better time to go get the ATV of your dreams. Their LTVs are spectacular. They're going to run forever and carry whatever you're going to need. And if it's time to start baling hay or cut them up, they got great deals on the hay balers and cutters. We're talking about doubling the warranties and everything you need. The story is short. It's Ewald Kubota. Head over there for all their holiday sales and say howdy to them. They'll be happy to come by and wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy, happy New Year. That's Ewald Kubota from the Texas coast to the Texas Hill Country. Ewald Kubota. Well, they're your holiday destination. They're their holiday Kubota dealer.
Guys, don't propose with a ring that she didn't pick out. Trust us, she already has a ring in mind. So engage with Gage Diamonds, in person or online, where Gage's skilled ring designers will work with her to create the perfect setting, matched with the perfect stone. Gage specializes in exquisite lab-grown diamonds. Financing available. GageDiamonds.com. We're engagement's middle name.
Listen up, San Antonio. At University of Maryland Global Campus, you can get college credit for the stripes you've earned. Turn your military rank into college credit to save time and money on an online degree. Eligible enlisted service members and previously enlisted veterans may receive up to 12 credits for select undergraduate courses based on their rank, and up to 90 credits in total for prior learning, military experience, and training. Classes start soon. Learn more at umgc.edu/SATX.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home.
That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-743-8080. That's 1-800-743-8080. Or go to SelectQuote.com. 1-800-743-8080. That's 1-800-743-8080.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Just how good is Pure Talk's current deal for unlimited wireless? Well, you might say it's the deal of your lifetime. Because right now, for just $29.95 a month, Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for life. Not your phone's life, your life. This is Pure Talk's top-tier plan. It comes with a crazy fast 5G network along with a 30-gig hotspot. And at just $29.95 a month, there has never been a better opportunity to lock in a ridiculously low rate for as long as you live and save thousands and thousands of dollars along the way. This plan is normally $65 a month, but if you switch today, you will save over 50% every single month for the rest of your life. See what I mean? It really is the deal of your lifetime. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. Offer ends 12/7. Some restrictions apply. Details at puretalk.com.
Stacy, are you wearing yoga pants to go shopping?
Oh, we're not going out shopping. We're staying in with JTV.
I love jewelry television. Their pearls, their lab-grown diamond jewelry.
Oh, hello. What about their Italian gold and moissanite fire?
Okay, but what about the guys on my holiday list?
Relax. JTV has gifts galore, even for men, like watches and sunglasses.
Watch JTV live and on streaming or shop JTV.com for up to 80% off select items.
Ready to shop?
Yes, but can I borrow a pair of sweats?
Whether it's morning routines or weekends on the sideline, when the temperature drops, America brings the heat with Hot Hands. Hot Hands are America's favorite hand, toe, neck, even body warmers to help you stay warm and cozy from head to toe. Hot Hands are fast-acting, long-lasting, and made right here in the USA. Look for the Hot Hands logo in the bright orange packages at your favorite store or online. Keep doing what you love out there with Hot Hands, warming up America coast to coast.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Construction is the name of the game right now. We do have some roadwork blocking 2 right lanes. I-35 is the upper level, northbound between I-10 and McCullough Avenue. Also, an accident blocking the left lane. Loop 410 westbound approaching south of the road. Stop and go traffic back from SWW White right there. Also, another accident reported, Commerce at Callahan Road. And then we have an accident blocking the right shoulder. I-10 westbound at Loop 410. And then finally, that wreck did clear out Loop 1604 eastbound at O'Connor. I'm Alan Craig, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio Sports Center.
We have a Thanksgiving triple-header tomorrow. It starts with Green Bay and Detroit, followed by the Cowboys and Chiefs, and concludes with the Bengals and the return of Joe Burrow versus the Ravens. You can catch it all right here on San Antonio's Sports Star. In other NFL news, Josina Anderson reports that up to 3 NFL teams are interested in pursuing North Carolina head coach Bill Belichick this offseason. The newest college football playoff rankings dropped with the top 5 remaining unchanged: Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Georgia, and Texas Tech. Oklahoma is 8th and Notre Dame 9th, and Bama 10th. Texas moving up 1 spot to 16th. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Sports Center brought to you by Centergenics. Book your appointment at fixmylowt.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Happy Thanksgiving Eve. It's a hump day. I almost forgot. Oh,
yeah. Has anybody started drinking yet?
I did. You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Yeah.
Hump day. Hump day.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Happy hump day, everybody. For a lot of you, it's a Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
It's a getaway day.
It is for us.
Mm-hmm.
There's a huge game we haven't even hit on yet. Someone was asking about my hoodie, where I got my hoodie. Said I didn't want to share where I got it from. I said at the beginning of the show, my friend. A lot of you don't know. I used to live amongst the Navajos. I was a white man living amongst the natives, and my Navajo friend Sean Valentine sent me this hoodie that his wife made on a loom. I actually don't think that's how it got made. But
from native threads?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
My people call it maize. You people call it maize.
No, that's corn.
Corn stalk.
No.
That corn silk.
This is not, it's not made of corn.
It's not a corn silk.
This is not a corn shirt.
Is that hemp?
What's hemp?
Hemp.
Yeah.
It's made of
the wacky stuff.
It's made of hair. Oh, don't judge me. Vic, what's your shirt made of? Cotton? Boring.
I don't know.
Polyester? Nylon?
Science.
Probably.
Yeah, it's made of science.
Not a natural
fiber. Not how it was really made back in the days of the natives.
Yeah, I got it from Solo Serve.
Yeah, this is actually an heirloom.
There's a few people snickered at that.
Yeah.
A few people drive around with Solo Serve.
The Spurs are in Portland tonight, taking on the Blazers.
Unexpectedly tough.
Well,
roadie.
Mind you, this game matters. This is an NBA Cup game.
Oh, well, the strap
What are you
on your
laughing
cup.
at? This is serious stuff, Rob. Serious stuff.
What are we 0-2 in Cup games?
Are they?
We're at best we're 1-1 because we lost one on that pretty court against wasn't it Golden State that beat us there?
Oh yeah.
Yes. NBA Cup standings. The Spurs are 1-1 in the group of death. You know who's 2-1? You know who's leading the group of death?
Lakers.
Trailblazers.
Yeah.
The Trailblazers and Nuggets are 2-1. Spurs 1-1. Rockets and Warriors 1-2.
We're not even in with the Lakers.
Yeah. So big one, a huge game for the Spurs tonight.
You know, it's too bad that we won't have our contingent. And it's not about, if we had them, we'd win. It's more about the matchups that I'd like to see.
Well, here's the thing. The Spurs are the less injured team in this game, believe it or not. This is the Blazers injury report today. Scoot Henderson, out. Drew Holiday, out. Dame Lillard, out. Matisse Thybulle, out. Blake Wesley, out. Shadon Sharp, questionable.
Good Lord. Who's
I don't know who's playing. Donovan Clingan, I guess. Here's what I know, though. The Blazers are playing their fourth game in 6 nights, sixth game in 9 nights, and they're doing it with half a roster.
You'd think.
This should be a winnable game for the Spurs.
At the very least, DFS the hell out of De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, yeah. He's at 24.5.
I'd like that.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And Keldon, I think, has a little open door as well. So, yeah, this is a game that this Spurs team, this iteration, better go in and win.
Yeah, that is a beat-down version of the Blazers. I know the Spurs have injuries, don't get me wrong, and they're injuries to their stars, but we've talked a lot about this season how the Spurs' depth is different than it's been before, and the Spurs are going to have unquestionably the best player on the floor tonight.
And better have the top 2 best players on the court.
This should be a win. It should be a win.
And it's nice to have, but it's a tough mantle to carry, the expectations of now you're good enough to win half the games you play on the road. Yeah. I expect you to go 500 because you have the roster, and even though you're minus, the best defender in the world and your young guard, this is a game that you're supposed to go in and win. And it's supposed to be done on your terms, not just win the game, go do it playing Spur basketball, which would be, lots of assists. Let's aim for 30 assists. Let's make sure we're involved. We don't overdo the threes early. We find them in appropriate space and used our shot blocking defense. Funnel those guys into Luke Cornett and get that backside help that when we're playing our best, and making sure that when we are playing offense that Barnes is in his spot to hit those threes because it opens up that side of the court. When we're successful against bad teams, it's because we do those things. And watching the Phoenix replay, we didn't do any of that. De'Aaron had a good game.
Yeah.
But he other guys weren't getting to the spots as required.
For the first time since suffering his injury, Dylan Harper listed as questionable.
It's good news. That's very good news.
So it seems like if he's not back, he's going to be back pretty soon.
I guess because he's traveling with him. I know Wemby is not on the trip. He's rehabbing. But I guess they're looking to get Dylan some time on the road.
I mean, that ain't a bad thing. But, yeah, this game – I'm with you. I would like it if both these teams were healthy. I'd love to see what these teams match.
Like the Scoot Steph Castle matchup was going to be a beautiful thing to watch at some point this year.
And the other thing is because the Blazers they play up tempo and they try and turn you over. Like the focus of their defense is to try and force turnovers. So they've got to protect the ball. They have to protect the ball tonight. But I also don't know how effective forcing tempo is when you're without all your guards and you're shorthanded to begin with. Do you really want to have a million possessions? Doesn't seem like the right strategy.
I don't think they would, but I know that the Spurs would like to limit that a little bit. I think they'd like to have more possessions than normal because I think they have more offensive firepower and you want to take advantage of it. But the moment you start getting those 2 and 3 possessions where there's a missed bad shot and a turnover followed up, timeout, and let's slow this thing down and call a play. Let's get worst case scenario is get Harris, but not best case scenario. So you get Barnes involved, and the corner starts opening things up for Devin on that side of the court as well. When we do the things that we're successful and good at, that's when you beat teams like this.
The Blazers are the second best in the NBA on offensive rebounding rate,
which is which tells you a lot about this team. Which
Donovan Clingan just under 5 offensive rebounds a night.
They're committed to dominating the pace of the game. So they're sending 4 guys to the glass, which not a lot of NBA teams do that.
Yeah, I might play some Clingan rebound props tonight with Wemby out.
I'll tell you this. As far as Donovan Clingan, if he should look at somebody and go, this is the career I want to mimic, it's Luke Cornett. Look at Luke Cornett and be what Luke Cornett is.
I think he can be better than that,
though.
But
what I'm saying is the 2-skill thing, block shots and be
rebound.
An effective, the rebounding, yeah. But being an effective offensive post player means getting into the thick of it and giving up when appropriate, but also having that 8-foot radius of I can make a shot. I think that Clingan can be a good pro if once he gets the necessity things in. And obviously he's playing for a guy like Thiago Splitter who understands what's required. I think it's a good match. Clayton's in a good place right now.
I really wish that he would have been around when the Spurs used that second pick last year.
We've just seen, I can't wait for the matchup just to see kind of the measuring stick that Wemby is against all big men, all long guys.
Oh, but with no Wemby, I think I think Clingan eats in this game. I'm with you. I think Fox eats, and I think Harrison Barnes probably too.
You fall to your pros on the road.
Yep. And who do they trust really besides Fox and Harrison now?
You fall to your old pros.
So that's the way I expect this game to go. But I think the Spurs can get a win tonight.
They better. This is one of those that you're expected to win.
I'd love to see Dylan Harper in this game. How cool would that be? But yeah, it's like you said. We'll see you at Christmas time.
Yeah,
I get it, but. Also,
it's ridiculously fast. But again, we talked with Garrett about this. This is such a vague thing with these calf strains. You don't know when is too much and when is well. I don't know. And it'll be a witchcraft until we kind of figure it out.
Do you think that when Wemby comes back, they start, for lack of a better term, load managing him?
I think there's always been a bit of load management anyway. And I think that you try to start fast so you can see what his minute limit is. But we're going to start seeing an exact – I don't know what that is, but you'll know it when we start seeing his gameplay minutes don't vary by about 30 to 30 seconds from night to night. We'll know when he's there.
Is averaging 33 minutes a game.
That's too many.
33 minutes a game it's about average for an NBA superstar.
For him, I feel Yeah, I would say that's when we start seeing the consistent 29-30. And I think some of this was we didn't have our entire contingent to start the season. You know, Olenek spent a lot of time down, and we had to play a lot of Bismack, and because of that, we were offensively challenged. So I think early on in the season, with young, fresh legs, that we saw probably a little bit more per game of Wemby than we will in the second half. And that's nothing wrong with that.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll see what's going on in the world outside of sports. It is the Morning Huddle on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. I got to tell you about Underdog Fantasy. Football season in full swing. Underdog, the best place to play it. And it's that time again, man. Feast Week is back on Underdog. And that Feast Week on Underdog, if you weren't here last year, it means there is always some sort of promo going for you on the app. Through November 30th, check the app daily for special promos. It's going to be a boost. It's going to be maybe where, all you need is De'Aaron Fox to score 1 point and you win. Something like that. It's always something there, and it changes every day, and it's so easy to play. You pick whether your favorite players are going to get higher or lower on their stats. You get them right, you can win up to 5,000 times your money. That sounds crazy, right? We just talked about it for the basketball, for the NBA. I like De'Aaron Fox higher. I like Donovan Klinger higher on rebounds tonight. I like Harrison Barnes to have a big game. In football, tomorrow, I'd like Lamar Jackson rushing lower. I just think that they're going to limit what he does with a bum foot. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code Alamo. You'll score $100 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code Alamo. Underdog. Make picks, win money.
.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Working an accident on the southeast side. Loop 410 westbound as you approach Southton Road. Left lane is blocked. Traffic a little sluggish in that area. You might want to add a few extra minutes. Also, downtown, had that road work causing the sluggish traffic as usual. I-35 upper level northbound. Got the 2 right lanes blocked between I-10 and Brooklyn. I might want to add a few extra minutes through there. And on the east side, Loop 410 and northbound at Houston Street. No construction just yet, but that may change as the morning progresses. I'm Dan Miles, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. It's never too early for Lowe's Black Friday deals. Grab 25% off select pre-lit artificial Christmas trees made for all your favorite holiday moments. Lowe's, we help you save. Valid through 12/3 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
By texting 24700, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from J. Crew Factory. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at jcrew.com.
At J.Crew Factory, Black Friday starts now. Come shop in store for 50 to 70% off everything, plus tons of limited time deals. You'll find the lowest price of the year on festive pajama pants for the family, all just $19.95, plus sweaters from $34.95 and so much more. Get in the spirit at J.Crew Factory, where you'll love our exclusive collection of classic styles for the whole family at prices that can't be beat. And today, save even more. Just text GIFTING to 24700 to receive an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more at your nearest J.Crew Factory store. Visit jcrewfactory.com to find your nearest San Antonio area store today. But first, get an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more when you text GIFTING to 24700. Text GIFTING to 24700 to get your $25 off coupon. That's GIFTING to 24700. See a store associate for details.
The following is a dramatization.
Davis Law Firm, how can I help?
That guy pulled out in front of me out of nowhere. The police are on their way, but I'm really shaken up.
Don't worry. We're going to get you taken care of. You made the right call.
I'm Jeff Davis. If you've been hurt in a car, truck, or 18-wheeler wreck, call Davis Law Firm at 444-4444. We're ready to help day or night, and there's no fee unless we win.
Davis Law Firm, San Antonio.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network, so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes!
Yes!
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
ESPN Bet is becoming the score bet this December. The same betting app you love with a new look and promos curated just for you. Existing ESPN Bet customers don't have to change a thing. Your account, wallet, and bets will all remain the same. Plus, kick things off right now by logging in and claiming a 100% profit boost. More action, more rewards, more for you. The Score Bet coming this December. 21 plus, gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Connecticut water systems are the best of the best. I personally have one in my home. All those other water softener systems out there are junk in comparison.
For a limited time, receive a free reverse osmosis drinking station at your kitchen sink. $400 off with trade-in and 0% interest for 12 months with approved credit. Call Connecticut of San Antonio and the Hill Country. 210-656-PURE.
Check them out at ConnecticutSA.com and tell them Dave Ramsey sent you.
License number 38961.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check Kirk Herbstreit's pregame analysis first, before talking to your brother-in-law.
In this game, the key thing to watch will be the offensive line versus the front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night.
Okay, Kirk.
I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling and Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Thursday afternoon at 3:30. It's the Cowboys' 59th straight Thanksgiving Day matchup as the boys welcome the Kansas City Chiefs to Jerry World. Pregame at 2:30. Presented by AA Best Bail Bonds, the Davis Law Firm, Hornitos Tequila, Connecticut, and Jim Beam.
How about them Cowboys?
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Emotion, sweet. Oh, it's so sweet, the emotions. Talking about things that nobody cares. Wearing out things that nobody wears. You sound like Chong when you do that.
Oh, yeah. Dance around and act like a punk.
Mama take it to me, try to tell me how to live.
Dance around and act like a punk.
But I don't listen to it because my head is like a sieve. Ah, yes. You know, it's that time of year where there's arguments on the Brigade Bar about high school football. I saw
that play.
I just saw that play. The Bernie champion against a team from Far.
Far San Juan Alamo. That's who it was.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was that's going to go down in the annals in Texas high school sports and I saw some of the Bernie champion types saying it wasn't just one bad call, that this ref group was terrible and a couple other touchdowns were taken off the board for Bernie. This was another one
that
gave him the game. I mean that.
Well, it was 0-0 when that happened. I don't know what the final score was. All I saw of that was one play, but that one play, I mean, there's no way you can justify it. The referee was standing right there looking at it bounce.
And
it hit the ball twice.
If you have access to any social media, it's everywhere. There's millions of views on this because it's such a travesty.
It is. That's wild, man. I'm not saying. I think they're trying to rig the system for the white man.
Yeah.
You think? So? I think that's what they're doing, man. I think they said we need some more.
Yeah. We got to do something.
We need to help out the white man. White man can't. White man hadn't caught a break lately. Let's help him out.
Let's help him out just a little bit.
Yeah.
They won't notice this call.
I found out. My childhood best friend, his nephew, is the quarterback at Bernie High, and apparently they're pretty good. So he was like, "Hey, you want to go see the game this weekend?" So Bernie plays on Friday. I might end up going to see a high school football playoff game just because I haven't seen my boy in a while. But yeah, it's fun. Small world, man. Small world, where you got connections you didn't even realize. All right. Let's see what's going on in the world outside of sports. There are studies that say that this is maybe the most obvious headline ever. And I've said this for a long, long time. The worst state out of the 50, and it's not even really close, is Oklahoma. I think it is the worst of our states.
I think Mississippi could give them a run for their money, but I'm not anti.
There's a rival.
There's a couple roll in there that certainly are contenders, but I won't argue.
Studies say, now this is from the Oklahoman newspaper. Studies say Oklahoma is boring with a low quality of life.
It is.
Do Oklahomans agree is the question. Now, of course, 2 recent reports which said that Oklahoma has very low quality of life and levels of excitement caught their readers' attention. And, of course, Oklahomans are proud and vocal about all the good things happening in our state. Finance Buzz, which is a personal finance site, ranked Oklahoma City and Tulsa both very high on the most boring cities in the U.S., and then CNBC ranked Oklahoma 42nd out of 50 for quality of life. The people who live there seem to fully disagree. Now, if you say, okay, according to Finance Buzz, Oklahoma City is considered boring because it has one of the lowest park scores in their survey, 2.7 out of 5, followed by a dearth of hiking trails. Oklahoma City is home to 170 city parks. There are also more than 100 miles of trails for walking and biking. The study also cites the low number of international tourists per capita and the lack of original food in Oklahoma City, noting that half of all restaurants, 53%, are chains. Now, that is a big knock for me. I don't like a bunch of chain restaurants if I'm going out. Like, who wants to go to a city?
Well,
first of all, I don't know who's visiting Oklahoma City.
I'm going to say that I'm not sure that OKC, Tulsa, any of there is high on the international visitation list, unless you're driving Route 66, and even then. So I don't know what the expectation was. And who's going to open up a prime restaurant in Oklahoma City if it doesn't serve a steak?
And
you know
generally,
what I mean?
the general thought seems to be, who cares if Oklahoma's ranked as boring? We Oklahomans want to keep our towns quiet, and we work hard to find time for recreation to entertain our families.
Sure.
We love Oklahoma just the way it is.
I got a bunch of family up there. They're proud of it.
We don't want a bustling city like Dallas, where the noise and crime levels can be overwhelming. Oklahoma isn't for everyone. It's for people who want to raise families and cultivate a love for their country, respect for others, and a strong work ethic to build a solid life.
The tallest building in the United States.
Oh, yes. And then someone else said, let's see who's boring at 3 a.m. during peak tornado season.
They do have that.
Keep you on your toes there. Keep you on your toes. I do hate Oklahoma, though. I'm glad to see them getting a lot of negative publicity. That's really a terrible place. Really a terrible place. The police there specifically.
It's a nice place to be from.
Yeah, I could get with that.
From and no longer a part of.
I don't know. Can you imagine if you were from Oklahoma? Like if you were.
Both my parents from there. They got red dirt in their veins.
But imagine you like having to explain to kids at school. Oh yeah.
I'm a Sooner.
Yeah, where are you from, Rob? Tulsa.
We were founded on cheating.
Oh. I wouldn't want to hear that. Just something to keep in mind during the holiday season. A couple in Fresno has been hospitalized. It was very cold, and their heater was broken. And they said, well, here's an idea. Let's use a Weber barbecue grill and light up some charcoal, and that'll keep us warm through the night. Well, friends, that's also how you get carbon monoxide poisoning. And this couple went. So if you're thinking about, well, it's cold out, I'm going to smoke my turkey indoors. Maybe don't do that.
That's a redneck.
That's
a redneck.
That's a good idea.
And there's not much difference between inside and outside, really.
Yeah, you know,
Really
except
think about it.
You know, there's an abundance of oxygen
Warm.
outside.
Smoke smells good. Keeps my coffee warm.
It says sometimes utility bills are too expensive for them to be able to afford it. Sometimes they're heating when equipment is damaged and it's just not operational, so they search for other means. And a lot of people turn to space heaters. And they say make sure you have a newer model that has like an automatic shutoff. Like if it falls down, it'll shut off. But a barbecue grill is not a substitution for a space heater.
For the most part, anything other than a candle, if it's an open flame, you really don't want it inside.
Yeah, not good. And in West Virginia, country roads take me home. A man has been hospitalized in a rat shooting incident. Yeah, well, that's where it starts. No, it was a real rifle.
Okay.
A real rifle. 2 men were wrestling for a rifle after shooting rats from a second-story window in West Virginia.
Was it 22?
Good shots.
I was going to say.
911 call indicated the injury occurred while the victim was cleaning a gun, but deputies later determined that was not the case. This was at 1 a.m. when deputies responded to a man being shot in Newell, West Virginia. Upon arriving at the scene, they discovered 2 men and a woman inside the home. One man was in the living room while the woman and the injured man were upstairs. The victim was standing at the top of the staircase holding a blood-soaked towel to his head.
Jeez. That's not
with
good.
an apparent gunshot wound. After questioning those at the scene, deputies determined the shooting did not happen during gun cleaning. Instead, the 2 men had been shooting rats from a second-story window using a small-caliber rifle. The firearm reportedly discharged as the men struggled to take the rifle from one another. They weren't taking turns, basically. Now, these were grown men.
Fighting over a gun.
Yes.
Well, and shooting rats.
And shooting rats.
From their bedroom window, which alone.
Was there?
That's just a little bit of hijinks in the neighborhood.
Was there any drugs found?
Do they know where the rats like on a power line or they?
No, they were down below, just running in the street.
They found some shrooms,
rats
right?
running around out in the open.
Now,
the great day in West Virginia.
The great thing about this guy's mugshot is you can literally count his teeth in the mugshot.
You never know that.
It doesn't take much.
Were the rats in the house or
no?
out
They
of
were
the house?
outside.
Oh, okay.
They were outside. They were outside. He has been charged with wanton endangerment involving a firearm.
Well, you are endangering folks.
And discharging a firearm within 500 feet of a dwelling. That's illegal in the great state of West Virginia.
Well, this was in town.
Well, no.
Well, they were within 500 feet of a dwelling. Was it their dwelling?
It was their dwelling, yeah.
So it's illegal to discharge a firearm out your window on God's green earth? I can't do that in my great state?
Apparently so.
Well, we got a problem with that law.
Apparently so.
Especially if I'm being overrun with rats.
And finally, Florida woman has been charged with attempted murder. She attacked her boyfriend with a machete during a fight. They were at the Texas Roadhouse in Miami when he reportedly saw photos on her phone of her hugging another man and holding hands with him. He stormed out of the restaurant, leaving her by herself. Then he went back to the apartment to give her back some of her belongings. And according to the arrest report, the boyfriend meant to leave the items on the air conditioning unit outside the apartment and then go home. However, he realized he'd left his car keys with the items, so he had to go back. She had already picked up her items and brought them inside, and when he tried to enter the apartment, she tried to shut the door on him. Eventually, he made entry, saw his keys on the bed, and once he was in the bedroom, she locked him inside the bedroom and allegedly told him, "You're not going anywhere, you son of a bitch. You're going to pay." She then went into her closet and pulled out a machete.
Who has just a machete laying around?
In their closet.
I do. Not in my closet, but I have one in the garage.
Yeah, but imagine you're in imagine you live in
Why?
Because Vic's a homeowner.
Well,
He's
no,
got to
man,
chop
no,
up.
So what's the machete for?
I used to have bamboo that would grow in the
Okay,
back, and
that
it
would-
was ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. You're a homeowner. If you live in an apartment, what need do you have for a machete?
Cosplay.
Your pot plants got too long
There's that.
because they're in the closet.
I'm a cosplay.
Huh.
I'm a
Right? You never know.
She swiped the machete at him, slicing his right elbow, and said, "I'm going to kill you, you son of a bitch." Fleeing for his life, he escaped the apartment and ran back to his car, drove himself to the hospital where he was treated for deep lacerations to his arm. Police spoke to another resident of the apartment complex who said she heard a female yelling, items being thrown, and later heard a male crying before seeing him run out of the apartment. According to the report, police attempted to make contact with Freischel while they were at the apartment but were unsuccessful. They went back to her apartment on Friday to execute a search warrant. She was arrested, and police said she refused to provide a statement after being read her rights. She was being charged with attempted second-degree murder, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and false imprisonment. Her next court date is scheduled for today. So happy Wednesday.
I get a sense there'll be a rehab in order. A little bit of rehab work, and we might waive the...
I want to know who this man was on her phone and if he's aware that she is an absolute loon. Because
I'm pretty sure he's aware.
There's nothing worse than the only thing worse I can imagine than being a crazy person's boyfriend is being the crazy person's backup side piece boyfriend.
Ooh, that's even worse.
Oh man, and this is Vic.
Nope.
She's
psycho.
She looks it. She's got the look.
She Mexican?
Na 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 na.
Oh yeah,
she's got the look. She looks like she's got kind of like stroke face.
Oh good lord.
Yeah, it looks like she just asked you, like, where the heck were you?
Yeah, where the hell you been?
Yeah, stroke face.
Yeah, where you been?
Yeah, she's probably got slapped around a little bit.
Well, I don't know. All right, friends, we've got one segment left. We're going to get you into Thanksgiving the right way by taking a look at the daily lines on the other side of this break. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1, San Antonio's Sports Star.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and AARP Texas are sending Cowboy fans to Jerry World to see America's team play all season long. How do you get in on the action? Head to sasportstar.com now and register to win. sasportstar.com. Live it up with the boys in the Big D from AARP Texas and 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
Football season is in full swing, and Underdog is the best place to get in on all the action. Make your picks and win money right now in Texas. And it's that time again. Feast Week is back on Underdog. From November 26th through November 30th, check the app daily for special promos. Jason Minix here from The Blitz. I love playing on Underdog and taking advantage of the promos. It's easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, and more. Get your picks right. You can win up to 5,000 times your cash. So download the Underdog app today. Sign up with promo code STAR to score $100 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code STAR at Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 18 plus and present in Texas. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit ncpgambling.org.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees. It should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee, included with every tire purchase with paid installation. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the limited lifetime tire guarantee only at Midas.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
At Audion Hearing, our mission is simple: to make better hearing affordable for everyone. This Black Friday, enjoy exclusive savings on our high-quality rechargeable hearing aids. Clear, comfortable, and ready to use right out of the box. And here's a study worth hearing. Research shows that wearing hearing aids can reduce your risk of dementia by up to 61%. Join over 1 million happy customers and shop Black Friday deals before they're gone at audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
If you miss the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you miss this.
I'm seeing billboards all over Houston. There is an attorney there, and his name is Dick.
Yes, that's
right.
his
He goes
name.
by Dick.
Yes.
One of his billboards is his picture, and I heart Dick.
Yeah, because that's it. That's his name.
Well, that's great.
Is he hard on crime?
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
This is Joe Reinagle. You're listening to the home of the Aggies, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, that's the great thing about modern hip hop is as long as you make a noise at the end, you don't have to rhyme. It could be like spaghetti and meatballs, A. Chicken pot pie, A. But A rhymes with A, so it can be like spaghetti and meatballs, A. Your mom bought a Tesla, A.
Anything after purple.
A. Chick-fil-A sounds good today, A. Chick-fil-A sounds good today. Oh, damn, but it's Sunday. A. But those rhyme already. So I don't know. Maybe I should be. That's why I should be writing songs.
You got cookies to bake this afternoon?
I do have some cookies. I made some yesterday, but I still got more to do. A lot of people count on me for cookies around the holiday. They call me Betty Crocker around my
The
house.
happy ones this morning were good. Respect.
Oh, man, that was super
It was a good
sugary.
cookie. I'll give-
Yeah.
I had a little,
You almost put Vic in the hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
my,
why
my left eye's blurry.
you're lucky. Rob took 1.5 cookies and
Yes,
left
I
just
did.
a half
I reached,
for you.
I reached in and
Thank
grabbed.
you.
I thought I'd grabbed 2 whole ones. I wasn't fast enough.
Oh yeah, I've got I cooked some chocolate chip and toffee cookies yesterday, and then I made some snickerdoodles yesterday, and today I've got to make some oatmeal ginger snaps, like iced ginger cookies. So,
That's old school when you do ginger snaps.
Oh yes, I'm an old school fella. I'm an old soul.
You're a
Ron.
throwback.
I'm an old soul. My wife is all. She's like, "You're making a mess out of my kitchen," and I say, "Hey, right now it's my kitchen, woman. Mine. You just go over there and watch the TV." It's what. How's it go? Here we go.
Soccer was invented by European ladies to keep them busy while their husbands did the cooking.
That's it. So my wife watches soccer while I cook. Man. All right, let's do it, man. Let's take a look at the daily lines.
The Daily Lines with AJ and Rob on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
All right, friends. College football. We got one. Actually, we got more than one. We got one game tomorrow. Memphis, 4.5-point favorites hosting Navy.
I have zero trust in Memphis. Every time I've put any money either way, I have lost this year. I am out.
I bet Memphis only because Memphis is pretty good at stopping the run, and Navy can't stop the throw. They can't stop the pass game. So
whatever it takes, just for me not to be a part of that silver-headed tribe of fools.
Ole Miss, a 7-point favorite at Mississippi State, and the biggin here, at least around these parts, the biggin, Texas A&M, 2.5-point favorites at Texas. Those are the games, the meaningful games, at least around here on Friday. Arizona State, a 1.5-point dog at home against Arizona. In the NFL, 3 games tomorrow, 1 on Friday. Green Bay's at Detroit. Detroit minus 2.5, pushing towards 3 right now. Kansas City minus 3.5 in Dallas. And the Cincinnati Bengals catching 7 points on the road in Baltimore. The return of Joe Cool. Speaking of 7 points, Friday, Black Friday, the Philadelphia Eagles minus 7 hosting the Chicago Bears. I can't imagine laying 7 points with the Eagles right now.
Especially after the second half we witnessed.
Yeah, they might not score 7 points. That's a concern.
What was the numbers you said earlier for those teams? The Thursday home teams have this.
The Thursday favorites.
The Thursday favorites have this marked advantage over time.
If you take 66% against the spread, if you take out the Cowboys, like not the years that the Cowboys are favored. So this year it doesn't matter because the Cowboys aren't favored.
Right.
Because the Cowboys generally do poorly against the spread on Thanksgiving. But the favorites are 66% against the spread. So
we
the
like
better
Detroit.
teams generally win.
We like Detroit.
Detroit, Kansas City, Baltimore, your favorites this week.
I don't like Kansas City.
Okay.
I think this is a Dallas game.
Okay.
I'm not money line kind of game, but I like Dallas game.
I'll tell you what. I mean, I guess it depends on what you think of if Dallas first half or second half, which team is real. I guess that'll decide a lot.
The reason I'm that way is because of the familiarity with Thursday. It's just such a hard turnaround, and especially when you're an old team like Kansas City that's going to have to gird your loins and get busy again.
Yeah,
it's not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, but also when you talk about guys who have done it, Andy Reid's probably prepped for more of these than Brian Schottenheimer has.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
From his old Philly days. Yeah. Again, must for both. And I just feel like the home is going to be enough for Dallas to kind of squeak one through. That's the negative on that for me.
Texans are 4.5-point dogs in Indy. Jags laying 6.5 in Tennessee. Oof. That's a lot of points to lay with the Jags, but the Titans are a corpse.
It's all over there.
Rams 10-point favorites at the Panthers. 49ers minus 4.5 at Cleveland. The Saints are catching 6 in Miami. Atlanta minus 2.5 at the Jets. Oh, What a gross game. Imagine laying points with Kirk Cousins right now. Woof. Arizona +3 at Tampa, which should be the Ted Bridgewater show there in Tampa. The Vikings, 11.5-point dogs at Seattle. A rookie quarterback. I'll probably look at the team total under there for the Vikings. I can't imagine they do much against the Seattle defense.
No, it's just
legit.
because Seattle's that good, too, yeah.
Yeah, Chargers 10-point favorites against the Raiders. I don't want to lay 10 with the Chargers against anybody. And Max Crosby's going up against this poverty offensive line. He might have some success there. Bills -3.5 at Pittsburgh. I lean to the Steelers here, just because the spot. This is the Tomlin spot. This is where the Steelers play their best. Is when they're particularly at home. They're underdogs. People think they're a junk team. This is the Tomlin game. Broncos -6.5 at the Commanders, and then Monday Night Football. The Giants are at the Patriots. Patriots laying 7 in that one tonight in the NBA. Got some good ones tonight in the NBA. How about Detroit and Boston? Detroit, maybe the best team in the Eastern Conference. 15-2.
Yeah, they're good.
They are 2.5
a long way away, but
2.5-point favorites at Boston tonight. The Knicks are at the Hornets. The Knicks 6.5-point favorites on the road.
Having himself
it really is
good young season.
The Bucks catching 8.5 in Miami.
See, I think they're the best team in the East right now.
Miami?
No, the Bucks.
The Bucks are 8-10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're going to be the team that comes out later on.
All right.
Miami got Tyler Hero back.
They did.
That matters to them.
That does matter. Pacers +10.5 at Toronto. Imagine laying 10.5 points with the Raptors.
It tells you where Toronto is right now.
Minnesota. What's the line? Oklahoma City hosting Minnesota.
Hosting Minnesota? 6.
8.5.
8.5.
God, man, Oklahoma City's a juggernaut.
17-1.
17-1. Memphis is at the Pelicans. Memphis laying 3.5 on the road. Spurs at the Blazers tonight. Spurs +1.5. I'll be on the Spurs tonight.
That's fair.
Give me Spurs money line, baby. Phoenix at Sacramento. Phoenix a lot better than I thought they were going to be. Phoenix laying 4.5 on the road.
At least against the Spurs, shoot.
Seem to own the Spurs. And the game of the day of the night, Rockets at the Warriors. Warriors 2.5-point favorites at home hosting those Rockets.
Well, the smart basketball minds were watching Houston and Tennessee. I stumbled on and stayed for way too long with Philadelphia and
Orlando.
And Orlando put together an offensive attack, man.
Yeah.
They really hung it on to the Sixers. I didn't think they had it in them.
College hoops tonight. Now, this is your warning, Rob. These are the games that are being played tonight. All right, amongst top 25 teams. Vanderbilt's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good. Like, they're fun to watch, too. I like them a lot. They're hosting Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky hadn't lost yet either, so 2 unbeatens going at it. Vanderbilt's a 17.5-point favorite here. Texas, that's at 11 a.m., by the way, an early start. Texas Tech hosts the University of New Orleans. Tech -28.5. Syracuse at Iowa. Well, Syracuse and Iowa State, they're in Vegas.
Yeah, this is a tourney game.
Iowa State -9.5 against Syracuse. Syracuse pretty good, man. They hung with the Cougs the other day.
Isn't Carmelo's son playing for him?
Carmelo's son is playing for him. Kyan Anthony. Houston and Notre Dame. Houston an 11.5-point favorite coming off that loss. Kentucky laying 38 against Tennessee Tech. I think they'll probably do okay. Tennessee against Kansas.
Oh, are you going to have a
no Peterson.
Well, then I like Tennessee.
Tennessee a 5-point favorite.
The All-American, the McDonald's kid for Tennessee is a legitimate top 5 pick.
Tennessee's good, man.
Yeah.
And Tennessee beating
What's
Houston
his name?
was Ament, yeah.
Ament, oh.
No accident that Tennessee won that game. Auburn and St. John's.
That's a game.
The Johnnies 5.5-point favorites.
Where's this and what time?
Also in Vegas, 7 o'clock.
All right.
Louisville plays New Jersey Institute of Technology or something like that.
All right.
They're 44.5-point favorites.
I think so.
Gonzaga and Michigan.
Another game.
Two unbeatens. Michigan just keeps on rolling. Michigan beat Auburn by like 30 last night. They are really good. Gonzaga 1.5-point favorites against Michigan. That's going to be a good game tonight. That's an 8:30 tip.
This is the least talented Gonzaga team in quite some time, and they're still solid.
They sit like they're looking better and better every week. Yeah. NC State and Texas. NC State a 3.5-point favorite, and Alabama taking on Maryland. Roll Damn Tide is a 12.5-point favorite in that one.
That's a fine football game. The kid for Alabama, Philon. Pay attention to him.
Philon.
He's a top 5 pick. I think he's going to be a lottery pick, too.
Absolute stud. And in the National League of Hockey tonight, we've got a handful of games here. Buffalo and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's -120. Rangers at the Carolina Hurricanes. Hurricanes -195. New Jersey Devils. Vicky Valancourt is the Devil. They're -140 hosting the St. Louis Blues. Nashville's in Detroit. The Red Wings -155. Tampa -185 hosting Calgary. The Philadelphia Flyers head down to Florida to take on the Panthers. Panthers -185. The Toronto Maple Leafs in Columbus. Columbus is -125. Bruins at the Islanders. Islanders -165. Winnipeg Jets are in Washington. The Capitals -160. The Wild, Minnesota Wild, -135 on the road in Chicago. The San Jose Sharks head to Colorado. The Avalanche 16-1-5 on the season. It's pretty damn good. They are -400 today, hosting the lowly San Jose Sharks. Although the Sharks aren't as bad as they have been. That's a pretty crazy number. Montreal Canadiens are in Utah taking on the Mammoth. Mammoth -140. The Dallas Stars, who scored 8 goals last night, 8. They are -135 in Seattle. Vancouver's at the once mighty Ducks of Anaheim. Anaheim -160. And the Ottawa Senators in Vegas taking on the Golden Knights. VGK -170. There you go, friends. That is it for us.
Hit the road.
Everybody be safe out there. Don't do meth, even if your cousin Larry comes in from out of town with the good stuff. He says it's different kind of meth. Don't do it.
We'll let him in the parents' bathroom.
Don't do it. Be safe on the roads, and we will talk to you guys on Monday.
Riding the Work with A.J. Hoffman